Yes, and that will be very interesting to see what the captain must have seen, and we have seen heaps of runs scored. So you'll be just very confident that these openers just lay a very strong foundation for them to just go on. The first innings partnership 52. The first innings of the next match yielded 101. So you'll just be hoping that if they can just carry on the baton to even propel it to farther more than that, or if not between 50 to 100, then also it will be very good. Shrikant M and Omkar are the opening batters, and there is also a runner near the square leg umpire to assist Shrikant. And it's Vivek Raj S with the ball, just getting the last minute settings done here. There might just be a slip in place. Let's see. We haven't got all the things correct at the moment. So it's going to be the Senior Warriors, which is the Tollywood Cricket Association, versus the Kadaranas. We've already seen 2 half centuries. So I was about to call you Richa Ghosh. Such has been the power of Richa. Shivani, do you see a centurion today or tomorrow?
I'm sure it's on the cards. We saw 66 unbeaten and a 71 so far in games 1 and 2. 50 definitely on the cards, but 100, the batters will have to bat well. But always an opportunity. In all of these games, 3 games to come tomorrow. This is the final game of day number 1 of the Elite Cricket League. Vivek Rai Singh with the new ball for the Kadaranas. First ball. Short delivery, down leg, it's going to run away. 5 runs gifted to the Sydney Warriors to start proceedings.
Lovely start with all the 6 balls remaining yet to start. And we are just trying to see what happened during the day, but again we'll come back to terms to live action. It's a wide plus a boundary, so making it 5, and the cheerleaders have been just making everyone entertained, isn't it? So they are also do a thankless job, mind you. It's not easy to keep your dancing shoes going among all those 54s and 6s. At this time, this might just be a leg bye to start off the proceedings in a legitimate fashion. No signal coming in, so 6 for no loss for the Senior Warriors, winning the toss, electing to bat first. The Black Army.
Yes, single brings Shrikant on strike. Very popular. All of these players, all of these superstars of Tollywood, and so are the politicians, having some difficulty and settling into a good line here. There's Vivek Rai Singh.
Vivek Rai Singh. You'll have to put a ray of hope here for Diana's. Must be a wide. It is a wide. So second time in this innings now that he has given a wide. The first one been very expensive, has been completely down the leg side. No option for the wicket keeper. The boundary comes in, but 8 runs off just 1 ball. It's been huge, and that will be a hat-trick of wides, make it total of 4 wides now in this over. Scratchy times already for the captain for sure. So we've already heard, isn't it, again 150, 160. Well, in fact, thought the last match would be probably going to 190, 200. So you never know what remains.
Well bowled there by Vivek Rai Singh, finding a good line, hitting the deck a little hard. Defensive is Shrikant on this occasion.
Coming to bowl his next ball. Oh my goodness. He is seriously not being able to. Probably he must be bowling too much to a left-hander. You can see his ball is all drifting down the leg side. Will be such a good ball for any left-hander like Saurav Ganguly.
Different skill with the new ball and under lights. Can be challenging for any bowler. A change of angle now coming around the stumps. Oh, much better. Almost playing on there, Shrikant. Will pick up a single. Finds a better line there, does Vivek Rai Singh, with the change in angle. So important as a bowler, especially under lights and with the new ball. Slightly different conditions, if you're not used to it, can be challenging. The ball moves differently, and that can make the difference between being a good ball and a wide. Nice and full from Vivek Rai Singh.
Again, just walking through that shot, but nice angle that he's shaping in for Omkar. Much more comfortable when he's bowling round the wicket. And sometimes the bowlers, again, even if they change the angle from over the wicket to round the wicket, they again tend to keep on drifting in. But this is really good. It's keeping the line good here, much more comfortable, as that shot has been played to a short mid-wicket region by Omkar to rotate the strike and give it to Shrikant. Last match of the day here, and you're watching all this match live on Cricket Clubs. And also you can also log into www.eclt20.com to get all the live match action happening of this Elite Cricket League right here from the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad.
That's the end of the first over of match number 3 in this first innings. And the Senior Warriors are 13 for none. She's troubling everyone, all right-handers. She bowled well to the left-hander also, although she didn't get a left-hander. Oh, they weren't able to get back on ball. Balls were going. We call it banana swing. Banana swing. It's very common in women's cricket, but she's doing it at a higher pace. Higher pace, yeah. That's something. Shrikant will start on strike in this second over of the innings. A mixed bag in that first over, a couple of wides, followed by some good bowling from around the stumps from Vivek Rai Singh. A change of keeper for the Kadarannas. An offside ring, a tight ring, especially behind square on the offside. Mid-off is quite close to the batter. Shantan into the attack. Oh, big in swing into Shrikant. Gets an inside edge and it's going to run away. First boundary of match number 3 of the Elite Cricket League comes off the bat of Shrikant M.
Not a very impressive shot. If you can see, it could have easily gone onto the stumps to pluck it out of the ground. But that's when luck favors on you. The Lady Luck, she hasn't slept, and that's why he'll get 4 runs. The first one of this last match of the day. And Shrikant will add up to make his score go to 5, and a total for the Senior Warriors at 17 without loss. So it's good healthy start with this last over producing more than a handful of wides, including a boundary of the very first ball. And now Santan with that boundary coming in, it will be pressure first up for him again. Some swing again, just a swing and a miss. He could have done much favor if he probably, yeah, that's the one. That's the practice that he's doing, the shadow practice. He should have played in an offside, but trying to heave on the onside and doesn't get anything.
Yeah, generating a good bit of pace here, Shantan. Keeping that outside off stump. The first ball swung into the batter prodigiously. This one just holding its line. Upish towards the offside. Will fetch a single. But good bowling this from Shantan.
Yeah, really tight line after that boundary that was being hit. Even if you watch close quarters, I think the kind of assistance that is getting from the pitch, that will be and should be creating trouble if the batsmen just are there or at the crease trying to play him. And that is again another ball right on the money. It's like just tap and play on the shot. We'll get a single nonetheless, and we'll milk the score to even 1 run more for the Senior Warriors at 19 for no loss. And much more relaxed. He gets a good massage. That is something we need, isn't it?
Yes, thumb in there. Flat bats that towards mid-off. Doesn't carry to the fielder. Does not carry to the fielder at mid-off.
Yeah, just short of the fielder. And yes and no. It's again just trying to play as much close as possible. But that dot will finish up the proceedings as for over number 2. The Senior Warriors, after electing to bat first, are 20 without loss.
Over number 3. Choosing to come over the wicket in this second over. Finds a good line, does Vivek Rising. A shingle to start this over.
Vivek Rising bowling his second over. And we're hoping to keep the momentum going. Haven't got a wicket. They did get a chance in the previous over, but again that was not to be anywhere across that they were hoping for. Another single will disturb the balance for that combination. We haven't seen many left-handers coming in. Probably just couple of them in the last 2 matches. All 2s on the board in 2.2 in 22. Could have been 22 for 1. He just hits on the ground very hard. Now don't confuse by looking at the screen with both the batters at one end, because Srikanth is playing with a runner And so, but it's not actually him who's running. It's actually the runner assisting him, getting the runs on the board. Sometimes makes it very confusing. Not every time that you see such sight on a cricket field. 23 for no loss. Cuts it very hard. The point fielder gets in business. There's no one protecting the boundary at deep cover. It should be another boundary. The second one of this first innings of the last match of the day. And the score with the boundary for the Senior Warriors will go to 27 without loss.
Very nicely played by Omkar. Finds the gap. Stays leg side of the ball. Rises nicely with the bounce as well and good wrists. Through point. Beautifully played.
Yes, just waited for the ball to come. This time more Navi. Again, the ball was to be played on the offside. Was angling the bat towards the onside almost. And just almost, I would say. Huge gap between bat and bat, but the ball would have easily gone on to the stumps. And that's why Vivek Rai immediately had his head just tucked up in his hands. But very much relaxed dugout at the moment. The Black Army for the Tollywood Cricket Association. Oh my goodness, how many times do you repeat that? And how many times the batsman gets alive? Huge reprieve. It's a dot to finish. 3 overs done, and the Senior Warriors 27 without loss.
That's more like it. That over was brilliant from Vivek. You can see the movement. You can see the ball angling into the right-hander. Almost beating the bat a couple of times. And mighty close to those stumps as well. Srikanth is retiring. He's played a good hand. Started things off for the Sydney Warriors with a boundary. Extremely popular actor here in Tollywood. Why not? He's made some fabulous movies. He's done his part. Now batter number 3 is in S. Daman. Can he make the bowlers dance to his music? A lot of us dance to his music, but can he make it happen with the bat as well?
So our music director as Taman is at the crease. And you know, when music and cricket join hands, the combustion and the combination goes to huge loud, isn't it? And that's what propels the people in India. Cricket and music and movies. So CMM, that's what drives the nation. And it's a combination. It's a fundraising event. But again, at the end of the day, what people love, the runs and the wickets. Of course, some very good fielding, return catches, outstanding fielding today that you have seen. And again, this is something which was reserved for the evening for all those to come up and to get a chance, the fair chance. So as Taman will be now getting a chance to face up at 27 for no loss for the Senior Warriors.
Everything music as Taman. Indian composer, playback singer. And now his chance with the bat. He will be up against Shantan. Beautifully cut. Nice and late. Runs it through third for a boundary. And some thumping music here at Uppal Stadium.
You said playback. That's why he played little back to make the singing going with his bat. It says, here is 4 runs to make it very, very back, isn't it? There we go. Grooving to every music of it. Why not? He is making himself famous as a batter, also getting off the mark of the very first ball with the boundary.
A stylish high back lift, gets nice and close to the ball. Was just watching him warm up before the innings with the bat. He's hitting some lusty blows on the leg side. He has that offside ring. But once you beat the fielders on that ring, it's going to run away. Quick single. Easily completed. Good start to his innings, Taman.
And we'll be hoping for to get more runs under his skiddy now. With that boundary coming, he always oozes you with so much good confidence. The bowler covering a lot of grounds in his follow-through to just take some pounding from the ball, but that will be huge wide. It doesn't take any rocket science to just put your hands left and right to get it wide. As one more run comes in for the Senior Warriors at 33 for no loss. So all the teams who have batted first today have got a very good partnership. 52, 101, now 33. And so they have seen what the opening, what a batting team has been able to curve themselves. And that's the reason why the captain, after winning the toss for the very first time today, they have elected to bat first and are very, very confident of setting up a very good target.
An important game as well. The winner of this contest goes straight into that grand final. So do or die. Teaser of a delivery right in the channel from Shantan outside off stump. It's a dream delivery for a pacer to start proceedings. Always to keep it in that channel. Two deep fielders at this time. Long on and a deep mid-wicket for Omkar.
A hit of 11 has Omkar. And Thaban at a 5 of 3. What a lovely seam-up delivery that is. You might have loosened on the pace, but again, that's what you'll have to put your line very much correct. 4 overs bowled. Senior Warriors are a 33 without loss.
We're coming into the final over of the power play. The Senior Warriors are 33 without loss. But we have seen the back of Shrikant, who's retired out. So in effect, 33 for 1 is what it would be for the batting side. A change in bowling. Rakesh takes that ball now. To bowl the final over the power play. 6 balls. How many runs do you reckon, Mayur?
There you go. It's again, I say not more than 140, I believe.
These 6 balls to end the power play.
Okay. To end the power play. Okay, I would say 10 runs in this over. What about you?
Let's back that 10 runs and let's see if Taman can hear us as well. Not as sweet as his voice, but hopefully he can listen to it as well.
I'm sure he will. He did hear that playback word. That's why for that glide towards third man for 4. So you never know what's in store. But previous match, the batsman did hear us and the ball came towards the commentary box. Let's see.
Yeah, starting with the 4-5 leg side strong field. A long on and a deep mid wicket. Well, plenty of swing on offer away from the right-hander. can take a bit of time to rein it in. With that sort of outswing to the right-hander, it can be difficult to bowl with the 5-4 leg side field. Moves closer to the ball, frees his arms over the offside. 4 majestic runs for S. Thuman. 5 runs already off the first ball of the over.
You must have definitely heard it, isn't it? And heard it very correct. Yeah, he's actually a fan of your commentary, Shivani. And look at that, just frees his arms as the ball travels behind the backdrop of those red sittings and goes a thumping one bounce across towards long off for 4. Music comes in full force for the playback singer and he goes on to 9 very quickly. He's now 1 run ahead of the opener, Omkar. And that score goes to 38, probably 38 for 1 it should be, as Shrikant has retired himself out.
A deep mid-wicket comes in, now long off and long on the 2 deep fielders. A bit of thinking to do for the Annas. The difficulty of bowling in the power play. If a batter is able to hit you in multiple areas, how do you keep them hitting in the area where you have protection? That can be the challenge. And now they want him to hit down the ground because they have a long on and a long off in position. Rakesh. This time takes it leg side and it's a maximum. First maximum of match number 3 comes from the bat of S. Thuman. Good movement into the ball. And takes full toll of that full toss.
And you must be saying, oh, bowling full tosses to me? Take that. And you're talking about helmets. I don't know when are the delivery dates for the helmet, but they really need to bring them very, very soon. And Thuman seriously is thumping now. That will be wide. That's what it does for any bowler at any stages. When you are being thumped for 4 and 6, then you really need to just bowl in a line where it troubles the batter. But such is the form that Thuman is showing. It's not only upsetting the line and length of the bowler, but he's definitely playing on the minds of the bowler. That's why that full toss came in and he did so well over deep mid-wicket for 6.
Under pressure is Rakesh. He bowled it full. He went towards long off. It ended up being a full toss. Took it to mid-wicket. So 11 runs off the first ball, but so far there it is, the extra wide as well. 10 runs off the bat, 3 from the ball. And played through the offside. Just clears that front leg. A good chase, but the ball does win in the end. Turning out to be an expensive over thanks to S. Thuman.
Yes, absolutely. And he's been able to find the gaps at will. You can see just back and across. It gives very, very good room. And I seriously felt that the fielders would be able to stop the ball. But such is the pace that it garnered across this nice outfield at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. And that it really trickled over the ropes for 4. Very confident Thuman S now goes to 19 of 6, and Omkar has been much of the time a spectator now at the other end, as the 50 has also come on the board for the Senior Warriors. Make it 54 now for the Senior Warriors. Thuman is an absolute fire, and I'm sure at the dugout he must be watching Richa Ghost bat.
Inspirational stuff. Positions himself well to free his arms and goes straight down the ground. You couldn't see any stumps. He's moved across his stumps. And that allows him to take that ball straight. Otherwise he would have had to reach out and go through the offside or over the offside. Would have looked a different shot. Got good plans and great execution here from Taman. And again, Rakesh under tremendous pressure. It is the final over of the power play. He only has the luxury of 2 fielders outside the circle. The pressure is getting to him.
Yes, and when you have someone like the figure of Taman who's actually looking at you, and that's always a dreadful side. Wide 4-6, wide 4-4, wide. And what is it in offering? Oh, that could have been probably a little harsh from the umpire, I believe. Shivani, yeah, she takes up the mic to say something.
Very tight. Going the way of the batter. Would have loved to have a second look at that one. Taman is also someone who's moving across his stumps. So then that gives the bowler a little bit of allowance on the offside when the batter does so. There's a catcher, a slip in position, a second slip. Nice and full from Rakesh. A difficult angle as well.
Yes, so now he has changed the angle, so that just made it difficult. But Taman knows now that that's what the confident batters do. They will just loosen up their grips again. They will tighten up. And almost like what MS Dhoni used to do, isn't it? You never know. This last ball might just go for a boundary. It might. No, it will go towards the backward square leg. What a huge over this is for the senior Warriors. 60 for no loss after 5 overs.
Full toss on leg stump. No fielders out in the deep in that direction. Taman takes full toll. It's been a big over for Taman. And the Sydney Warriors, they've raced to 60 at the end of the power play. And a fabulous start for TCA.
For no loss for the senior Warriors, electing to bat first here versus Kadaranas after 5 overs. But Taman has really paved in a very good show here, the playback singer. And to play right from the front along with me, Shivani has been replaced by a very good voice. He has come all the way from Dubai and he has already set the platform. Welcome to the commentary box, Mudassar.
Thank you, Mayur, for your kind words. Under the floodlights, this is Dabidi Dibidi Dabidi Dibidi from Taman S, who's batting beautifully. Born in Nellore in Andhra Pradesh, but grew up in Chennai, and he started his career as a child artist way back in 2002. It was a movie called Boys. He played a key role in that movie, but slowly he developed that love for the music, and now he's one of the most reputed music directors in Tollywood. He's on strike. Wayward, poor stuff from the wicketkeeper. No chase by the fielder, not showing any interest. Ball just stopping before the boundary line. Just a single has been taken.
Yes, every time you guys make an introduction, they hear it from somewhere, and that's why the runs have started coming in. And everyone has got such a good history, isn't it? And such a good contribution to Indian music industry, isn't it? And this part of the country, the people love them. They love. That's what I was discussing with Sivani also. CMM, cricket, music, and of course movies, isn't it?
Mayur and Mudassir.
Oh, CMMMM. Oh, some more M here. It's a showering of love and four across. Oh, this is really good. And every time Mudassar picks up the mic, there is something very spicy happening, isn't it? This time it's spiced up by Home Karan.
People came in numbers to watch the superstars, and they are delivering for their fans. Under the lights here at Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. They're going after the bowlers, both the batters. Omkar and Taman way outside the off stump, chasing the delivery. No contact between bat and ball. This tournament, 16s participating, playing for a noble cause. Great initiative by Chamala Foundation to honor the parents of our hero, and a tribute to our Jawan Murali Nayak, who sacrificed his life in Operation Sindoor. And from the commentary box, me and Mayur and the co-commentator Shivani wants to pay our respects to our hero Jawan Murali Nayak.
And what a respectful evening it has been. 71 for no loss with that boundary. Very well played across the surface by Omkar, and goes towards a backward square leg for 4. Being tried from the fielder coming in from deep mid-wicket region. But now Omkar gets very, very confident, isn't it? Here is confident is Mudassar also. But very good tribute, isn't it? It's a good fundraising even for all the lives that were lost, and also a good tribute to the soldiers. And it becomes so emotional, isn't it? There's a family today here carrying up the sapling. We cannot replace such an important member of the family. But this is the least that you can do, of course. And yes, it's really irreplaceable, whether it be a mother or be a daughter or a sister. It's really, really tough, isn't it? So my heart really goes out to everyone. And I'm sure we are very, very proud, each and every Indians. While you sleep so peacefully at the border, they form such a nice chain, isn't it, protecting the boundaries. So huge salute to everyone, isn't it, Mudassar? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Brave soul. Never forget the sacrifice of Murali Nayak and other soldiers. And Chamala Foundation, they came up with this idea, a tribute from Chamala Foundation to all our national heroes. The support coming in from Telangana government as well. So kudos to government also. Oh, just going past that leg stick. Taman taking his own time. A lucky escape. The search for the first wicket still continues for Qaddar Annas.
Yes, after 6 overs, 73 without loss. It's a very, very good, healthy partnership now blossoming. You're watching all this match live and exclusive on Crick Clubs, and also you can log on to www.eclt20.com, getting all streamed live, and also on Thriller TV to get it globally broadcasted. Yes, so So if I have to put it correct, powered by Creek Clubs, and you are getting it live on Thriller TV. That's how to get it all correct. But magnificent stadium this is, isn't it? The Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. And what about the paintings? We've seen so many greats of the game adorning the walls. It's so nice. As you make a walk through, Saurav Ganguly, the Prince of Kolkata, Rahul Dravid with the cup. ML Jayasima, I've seen. Ajit Wadekar, the first India Test cricketer to win in England. God bless his soul. And yes, of course, I also seen Sachin Tendulkar and Brian Lara at one corner. Someday it will be Mudassar and Mayur, the M&M, somewhere at the far corner, probably at the commentary box.
Hopefully. Nothing is impossible. You need to have that belief, to believe in yourself. Yes, we can do it. And it's an early days for us in the Combox, as well as I was quite impressed by looking at the paintings of 1983 champions, World Cup champions, led by Kapil Dev. Mr. Man Singh, the manager who hails from Hyderabad. What a team it was, huh? Against Zimbabwe, 30 odd runs, 5 wickets down, then 175 from Kapil Dev. What a knock. And unfortunately, BBC was on strike.
Palmolive da jawab nahi. That's what that was the one which came in, isn't it? I don't know whether I should use the name, that sponsor, but yes, that's when 175 at Tunbridge Wells by Kapil Dev. And what about the movie, isn't it? 83. And it got very, very emotional. Made so many of us to pick up the cricket bat. And many of us nowadays, you ask, it's Virat Kohli. For us, it was Sachin Tendulkar. For my favorite cricketer is Anil Kumble. And Anil Jumbo Kumble. And my favorite memory is at night 2:30, when everyone was asleep. I was a student and I was watching on TV with a broken jaw. He dismissed Brian Lara on the back foot. India versus West Indies in a test match. So that's Anil Kumble for you. And it's such a nice man on and off the field. I did see Anil Kumble also in one of the walls here, but it's a great venue, of course.
Thick outside edge, the fielder station in the deep, good work, just a single. Took me way back to 2006. The incident happened in West Indies, but came out for the country with those bandage. He was in pain, but straight away in his second over, if I'm not wrong, he got that big wicket of Brian Lara. And recently we have seen Rishabh Pant with broken foot in England, and Chris Wokes. So these are the moments and which makes them looks different from other players also.
Sorry. And you remember Graham Smith batting with one hand versus Australia? Yeah, that was such a good memory. Yeah, Australia versus South Africa. That test match, I think that was at Johannesburg or somewhere. That was in Australia. Okay. That was in Australia. Okay. So with one hand he batted. South Africa lost the test match. And here there's no lost in rivalry between bat and ball as another boundary comes in from the blade of Thaman S. 32 of 12. And you've got a very good story that you were telling to our viewers about Thaman, isn't it? More incepts you have?
2002, I still remember that movie, Boys. He played a key role. Was just 16, 17 years old at the time, if I'm not wrong. And after that, he showed love towards the music, where his parents and especially his grandfather, who backed this young boy, now he is one of the top-rated music directors. Got a national award last year. So as of now, Kaddar and Nas, they are dancing on the beats of Taman under the lights, making room. A big heave. One bounce, two bounce, no stopping. Oh, there's a clash between two fielders. He's in a trouble there. 4 runs, but pictures are not looking good.
Just hope that he's doing okay. That's a huge collision between two fielders. That the ball went right between both of them, and for four. Everyone running towards him as you look at the replay, giving ample of room was Thamanes to thump the ball and got in right between both of them as they were ball watching. There is the moment. Oh, it's face to face collision. It's face to face. And that's why it's looking more and more dreadful. It's good to see he's walking. But he's there at the sidelines. Medical assistance coming in immediately for the player. But the ball did find a rope, but the fielders couldn't find the gentle path to evade a collision. But the scores and just comes in 1-1-5, including a no ball which went for a boundary, then another boundary. We have already have 2 half centuries, but Thaman, I don't want to be a commentator's curse. He's 14 runs away, and I won't be surprised if he becomes the 3rd half centurion of this tournament.
If we can get those remaining 14 runs in another 4 deliveries, it will be the fastest 50 of this tournament on day 1. People came in numbers, especially watch Thaman. He has a big fan following in this region, especially after those 2 blockbusters, Businessman, in which the lead actor was Mahesh Babu, and we heard that song was played when he just entered the ground, Sar Ostara Ostara, and Dibidi Dabidi Dibidi Dabidi Dibidi Da.
Muda sir, you seem like you're a kabaddi player. Kabaddi. Come on. And the way he chews a gum reminds me of, I forgot, Ricky Ponting? Steve Walk?
I'll take
Okay,
you back
Muda sir
to
wants to go behind. Come on,
75,
yeah.
Great Vivian Richards.
Vivian Richards. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sir Vivian Isaac Richards. Yes. You bowl anything, man. I'll just hit you out of the park.
On the back foot, some work for the fielder. Oh, poor effort. Raining boundaries here. It's coming from the blade of Thaman. He moves into 40s.
So double miss here. There's no collision this time. First from the deep extra cover and 10 from the fielder at long off. Look at that. That's very, very sloppy from Kadaranas. They really need to stop. They just got a wicket, but that was not a wicket. That was actually an intentional one that the fielder chooses to just go out, but there is no one. It's a huge vacant one. By the time the ball reached towards the deep extra cover boundary, not a single soul inside. Not even a spectator that we could see. Runs coming thunderously well, and now just a stroke away is Thaman to become the 3rd half centurion.
Back to back boundaries for Thaman. Started with a boundary towards leg side, then towards long off, now towards extra cover, playing with the field and forcing the captain to make those changes in the field. He quickly moves to 44 of just 15. An expensive over, 19 so far. Things not looking good for Kadaranas. Just into 7th over. There's 92 on board. 10 wickets intact. Look at that run rate, Mayur. 13.46. And thanks to Thamanes.
Yes, and I just feel he might just... before I could complete, he says, let me just pierce it everyone between cover, extra cover. Even the point fielder was trying to join the party of stopping the ball, but he did really have ample of legs to go in right between them. And for 4, 96 for no loss for the senior Warriors after 7 overs. And Thaman is just a couple away from his half century. 101 is the highest opening partnership, but should have been 96 for 1, of course, but then you cannot call it an opening 1. But again, the way it has just started off, it's created a huge one at the moment.
బాబు గారు ఉన్నారు, దాని తర్వాత తరుణ్ గారు ఉన్నారు, అండ్ టైగర్ మనీష్ గిల్లాడా కూడా ఉన్నారు అక్కడ. అండ్ అందరు కూడా బ్యాటింగ్ వస్తే అవకాశం వస్తే సిక్సర్ల మోత మోగించే ఇక్కడ సినీ వారియర్స్ ది. సో చూడాలి ఈ యొక్క పార్ట్నర్షిప్ ని బ్రేక్ చేసే బౌలర్ కావాలి ఇక్కడ నుంచి టీమ్ ఖద్దర్ అన్నాస్ కి. సో టాస్ గెలిచిన తర్వాత బ్యాటింగ్ ఎంచుకున్నారు ఆబ్వియస్లీ కెప్టెన్ తరుణ్ గారు.
And the way it's going, Shoaib, I see easily 200 కొట్టేస్తారా అని డౌట్గా ఉంది నాకు.
డౌటా
కొట్టేస్తారా
ఈజీగా?
ఓకే,
డెఫినెట్ గా ఉన్నారు వాళ్ళ టీమ్ బ్యాటింగ్ లైనప్ చాలా అద్భుతంగా ఉంది కాబట్టి సో ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయడంలో తప్పు లేదు. సో రైట్ అరౌండ్ ద వికెట్ బౌల్ చేసే ప్రయత్నం అక్కడ. సో చూడాలి మరి.
96 without loss. There's 9 overs remaining, so it'll be a huge score, and so Kadranas really need to be very serious now. They've been sloppy, they've been licking runs, need to break the dam here. But Omkar has been a spectator. He has taken a leaf out of the book and he has just smeared it towards the deep mid-wicket region, almost towards the cow corner for 4. Runs are not stopping at all, and it's the 100, the triple figure, the dreaded triple figure which has come on the board, and just in 7 over, no chance at all, just flungs his bat as high as possible, and 4 runs in the offering. This time it's for Omkar, 23 not out of 19.
He goes on the back foot in the air, and at last a catch has been taken. A brilliant catch in the deep. Balraju is excited. So the first casualty for Cine Warriors. So Omkar trying to raise the tempo of the runs, trying to match the feet of Taman. He departs, but what a wonderful catch has been taken in the deep.
It's a very good catch. Not easy when you know that your team needs the first wicket. Your heartbeats must be just pulsating and swinging to and fro. And again, under the lights, it makes more and more difficult. He kept it as close to his chest as possible in order not to allow the ball to pop out. But it's a first breakthrough, the first legitimate breakthrough, I would say, for the Kadranas. It's Omkar who's gone, so both the openers now back in the heart. It's 100 exactly for 1 for the Senior Warriors. Prashant is a new batsman who has come out to replace Omkar. Yes. Senior Warriors, the world of cinema here at the Tollywood Cricket Association. They will try to entertain more, but again, wickets will come in the process of doing so. It's the first one down. It's Dr. Balaraju Ji who has captured and drew the first blood for the Kadranas. I love the jersey, white, green, a tinge of orange, very, very patriotic color. 100 for 1 on the board in just 44 balls. Again, just a 16 overs match, remember. So 8.4 overs more remaining, which is 52 balls. Back past the umpire at square leg for a single to get off the mark of the very first ball. And the strike now back to our playback singer. What do you say? Tabri do. Okay, kabaddi. Here comes Taman. couple of runs away from getting his 50. And let's see what it happens. First First it was Sai and then Naik today. 71 of 28, the highest today for Naik. And he did it in 6.5 overs. That's when his team was. Can he do better than that? So, Mudassar, what is your highest score in terms of batting? Yeah.
Take you back to 1998, my schooling days. Somewhere around the 80s. I used to be a very good fast bowler. And still playing this beautiful game of cricket. Still in touch with my old colleagues whenever we get an opportunity on weekends in Dubai. We just book the ground and we play 15 over or 16 over format game. But next day, it's really tough to get out of the bed.
You can visibly imagine you cramping yourself on the bat, but he doesn't want to cramp. There is no one at point. That should be a couple of runs very comfortably for Tama. That is a boundary, in fact. And the third centurion. Oh, and he takes off his helmet. And the moment he took off his helmet, his face looked like Inzamam ul Haq, actually. Look at the roar from the crowd. He is a crowd favorite. He is a crowd puller, wanting to try through as straight as possible. Angle bat. Oh, foot skills. You cannot throw 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot play football in a game of cricket, isn't it?
Fastest 50 of this edition. Pure power, timing and intent on display by Tamanes. 52 of just 18. The crowd came in numbers and he's entertaining them. Change of pace, wanted to go big. He's in pain. Gone for plenty of runs. Balaraju, but a wicket in his kitty. 8 overs gone. 106 for the loss of 1.
And bowling low, చిన్నపాటి నుంచి రామ్ చంద్ర నాయక్ గారిని బౌలింగ్ కి తెప్పించారు. సో చూడాలి మరి తెలంగాణ డిప్యూటీ స్పీకర్ రామ్ చంద్ర నాయక్ గారు ప్రస్తుతానికి బాల్ పట్టుకొని బౌలింగ్ కి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారు అక్కడ. సో స్కిప్పర్ కెప్టెన్ ఆఫ్ ఖద్దర్ అన్నాస్.
106 for 1 after 8 overs for the senior warriors. It's Ramchandra and with the ball. Oh, look. He is playing cricket. He is dancing also. And he just makes a joke that will tell you that he is not a regular player. Oh, the umpire says it's a free hit. The helicopter signal from the umpire. And up from the helicopter, down on the earth, after some time, it will be Miss Shivani Bhaskar to join me at the combox. Welcome, Shivani. What a start. Playback singer. You love to sing, isn't it? Oh, okay.
If I sing, everyone's gonna run away, Mayur.
Thankfully, the audiences are here. But what about this innings from Taman? Absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
It's been a sight of sore eyes. Absolutely brilliant. He's been thumping the ball, as you've mentioned, all around the park. He's done it with plenty of clarity as well. Good footwork, getting into good positions. It hasn't just been swinging blindly. He's played good cricketing shots. The one that really stood out was the back foot punch through cover. He played that a couple of times. A back foot drive was absolutely brilliant. Shows plenty of class. A quality cricketer is S. Taman. The sound of his bat has been music to our ears.
Yes, that's a very good line actually. That's how you need to relate all those lines. Music to the ears. Yes, absolutely, Shivani. That's how it is. And he has seriously made it a very, very crushing point towards the Kadaranas, that I will make all those sound, that sweet spot that you say. Very good music for me. Ramchandra N. And that was given a free hit. The squaring umpire is signaling a no ball. He might just be replaced by another bowler, because I don't feel again that free hit still remains. He'll have to. This might just be long over coming.
The free hit continues because this was also a no ball. If the ball pitches twice or more than once before the popping crease, then it will be deemed a no ball, and that is what's happened in this last delivery. The free hit continues for the Sydney Warriors. So change in bowler for the Kadaranas.
Yep, so bowler will be changed. A little over pitch. There is a fielder, there is a protection. But you have already seen some sloppy cricket today from the Kadaranas. And that's the reason why they are now in a situation where, despite getting a wicket, despite both the opening batters back in the pavilion, they're still very, very much on the back foot and on the verge of chasing a very huge score. Halfway through, because it's a 16 overs match. Flighted ball. Oh, almost like a half MS Dhoni shot there from Taman S. But very, very impressive the way he has played his cricket.
They've likened him to Sir Viv Richards, to Inzamam ul Haq, and now MS Dhoni as well pulls out the helicopter shot. A half helicopter. Goes through point. Nicely cut away by Prashant. Very well played. And plenty of weight on the ball. That's nice and close to it. And throws the kitchen sink at it. Although there was a fielder, there was so much force on that ball from Prashant. And it got through the point region.
Yes, a very nice calculated shot there. You can see his off and middle stump being exposed. But this time he takes it from wild side off stump. No fielder. That's the same area where there was a collision which happened in a few overs before. But this time both the fielders are way, way apart. One at deep mid-wicket, one at long on. Both of them can just steer it and probably send a wave signal saying that you actually just go and need to get the ball back. But a very good boundary. And that will resolve some music in the stands, and also the cheerleaders can groove to the music. Not Ramchandran, because he is being strived for some runs now. And the score now goes to 1-1-2. Of course, it will be updated. And a wide to follow it up.
A bit of a delay before the release. Wanted to see if the batter makes a move. It ends up being a full toss, and he deposits that into the stands. Has fantastic flow of the bat. Incredible swing, nice and easy on the eyes. And the crowd getting into it as well. Better watch out. The ball's coming your way.
Absolutely huge swing of the bat. There you go. The crowds are just picking into seats more towards that deep mid wicket and not stand. So seriously, they seriously actually need to watch out, because time and again this ball is actually getting deposited at that area. They're going little back and very softly placed to a short cover. And that will also bring up the end of yet another over. We'll get a recalculation of the runs, and after that 7 overs will be remaining.
Ramchandra just pulled the 2 balls and then was replaced by Ravi P. And some lusty blows from the bats of Taman and Prashant. Out there in the middle here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Uppal in Hyderabad. This is match number 3 of the Elite Cricket League, powered by Cricket Clubs, an OTT platform partner, Triller TV. Action continues tomorrow, nice and early. We have another 3 matches lined up for you. A semi-final, a third place playoff, and a grand final as well. The Sydney Warriors are putting themselves into a good position. Yeah, bright and early, 11 a.m. is when that first match is scheduled to start. So set your alarms, as if you're like me, probably wake up a little late.
Yes, everyone, isn't it? You all are diehard cricket fans, and yeah, today came around 11. Match started around 12:10. So yes, need to set up the alarm 1 hour more early. So, but again, for all the viewers, yes, I'm sure it is a Friday tomorrow. But when it comes to cricket, you really need to set your eyes in, as had this fielder at a short cover. It hits it very, very hard from the blade of Prashant V, but he did very well to see the ball till the last moment and not allow it to sneak it past him. And in fact, that was Thaman, who just bludgeoned it very, very hard. In fact, they got a single actually.
But it's going to be a free hit. There was some overstepping. A correction. There were 3 fielders only inside. So it's a free hit, and he deals a lusty blow, does Thaman. Straight down the ground. It was in the slot. And the form he's in, he's not going to miss out.
And that's exactly what he's saying it to Prashant V. How can I miss it? Slower one. Just one leg up to clear it. And up she goes, the ball. And as Navjot Singh Sidhu says, the ball might have just kissed an air hostess and 10 come down to earth. The airport is 30 kilometers away, but the ball would have traveled more than 30 meters. Sloppy cricket and extra cover.
Not easy out there with the lights as well. Under lights, fielding can be a little more difficult if the dew sets in. The ball is slippery. Extra challenges posed to the fielding side. And someone like an Thaman, even when it just looks like he's defending or punching the ball is flying off his bat. It's the timing of the man. The ball gets to you deceptively faster than expected.
Ravi P. It's not Ravi actually. It just flicks it. It's a mid-wicket region. It's sloppy. I don't know how much it is affecting on the outfield. I don't feel there's too much of dew or something. Because again, that sleeperiness is still there. But to be on a very serious front, the runs are not being able to stop Mike other runners. A huge concern, trying to make a little difference on the fielding front. And Thaman swings his blade and towards the backward square point. He will get a single.
Anil Kumar Yadav, the bowler. He's had some nice shape away from the right-hander. Gotten some false shots out of the batters as well, but haven't gone to hand. But comparatively, it's been a good over. A width on offer on this occasion. Prashant hits it through the offside. It's an excellent shot. Great balance, great timing, and even better placement to find another boundary.
And yes, what a shot that was, isn't it? And when you cut it so hard, and looks like such a good accomplished cricketer. Oh, just mind your face, young man, because if it hits the rope, it will just propel very upwards, and the high risk of getting injured on your face. Again, it's all about how the runs are coming in for the senior warriors, having won the toss, elected to bat first by the captain today on a fuller one. What was a good over has been spoiled with that boundary, and now a single towards long off. It'll bring Thaman back on strike.
$11 overs done. There's 5 overs left in this first innings and plenty of runs on the board. They've only lost the 1 wicket and 1 retired out. So plenty of batting to come here for the Sydney Warriors. They can easily target 14 runs and over from here on and get a big one. Physical scorecard, 140. I don't know where the physical scorecard is, but he just said 140. A change in the comm box. Meyer has just stepped out and Mudasar joins me. Slips in quietly. Good evening again.
Oh, very good evening, Shwani, and what a wonderful game of cricket we are witnessing. They are going at a run rate of 13.76. Records tumbling down here at Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. Driven beautifully. No fumble this time, just a single. We have already witnessed the fastest 50 of this tournament from the blade of Thaman S of the team. They are inching closer to that 175. Still 43 needed. 175 was posted in game number 2 by Khaki Bullets. Suresh, in fact 10 overs done, it's 140 for the loss of 1.
It's a big one. Over, long gone. The crowd is jumping out of their seats to try to get that ball, to try to catch that ball from S. Thaman. But he's continuing on his merry way.
Thaman the destroyer, he is on fire. It was in the slot. What a connection. A massive hit, a maximum. A blazing knock under the lights we are witnessing from the blade of Thaman S. Very watchful, judicious leave outside the off stump. A wide has been called. It's not only about hitting and getting those quick runs, but we have seen a controlled aggression tonight from Thaman.
Oh, spot on. What a start. Hasn't just been the heave-ho, not wild swinging from Thaman. Calculated risks. He's been good to leave the ball outside off stump as well. He knows where his wide line is. And he's been good at the line of the ball as well. When it's been on the stumps or if he's moved across his stumps, he knows exactly where that off stump is.
A music composer by profession, Thaman S. A big swing, not a proper connection, but it will travel quickly beyond those ropes. No stopping, lightning quick outfield helping Thaman with 4 more runs and 4 more runs for Cine Warriors.
Now picking the gaps here isn't easy. Fielding out there. I mentioned how quick this outfield is. The ball hurries you as a fielder. Even if you think it's within your reach, the ball is traveling faster than you expect. And by the time you get down, the ball is already past you.
So far 12 runs. Clean striking, no stopping. But this time the fielder was a bit straight, standing towards that long off region. 73 is the highest individual score, 71. So equaling that score. Thaman Revant also watching this game closely, supporting Cine Warriors.
Pulled away majestically. Slightly short of a length. But he was so quick to get into the right position, rocking back and smashing it for a boundary.
Another record broken by Thaman S on the back foot, a bazooka, a maximum, and he goes past that 71, the highest individual score belongs to Thaman S, 75. In fact, it was the boundary, the last ball of the previous over. It's 156 for the loss of 1, 11 gone.
I'm an all-rounder, but I'm mainly a batter, opening back. Leg spin. I also keep wickets. Different teams that I play for require different skills, so I used to bowl pace also. Yeah.
But I think most of the grounds and pitches are available in Houston, right?
Houston, Dallas, and there's a stadium in Florida. That India West Indies used to play matches there.
All Star, right?
Fort Lauderdale.
T20 they played, which we
Yeah.
lost. Rahul's 400, but still we lost. I remember that game.
I don't remember the exact game. But they played a couple of games at Fort Lauderdale. So that was our home ground as the US women's team. We played most of our games there. Awesome pitch. Made for
156 runs after 11 overs. DJ, start the music.
11 overs, 156 runs on the board for the Cine Warriors. It's been a brilliant innings from the team in black, headlined by S. Thaman. Dr. Balaraju into his next over, but a no ball has been signalled. You need to keep at least 4 fielders inside the inner circle at all times outside the power play. This is the second time they have made this mistake with only 3 inside, and that means it's a free hit.
The free hit will continue here. But what a sensational performance we have witnessed from Cine Warrior, especially from the blade of Tamanes, 75 unbeaten of 29 balls. Balaraju, the only bowler who got a wicket to his name. Going at 11 runs. Over Balaraju. A new story, a new beginning, I would say, for Taman. Known for his musics. His tunes are usually soothing to the ears, but tonight he is playing a different music. His opposition, they are feeling the heat, they are in pain because his Tamanes, he is going great guns. It's Abhinav on the left of your screen, and Samant also, who are part of Cricket Club's team. Oh, look at that shot. Taman goes big, Taman goes out of the park for a maximum. Score moves to 164.
Classy shot from S. Thaman. Good footwork, quick footwork. He's light on his feet. Went back in a flash, cleared that front leg. You can see that weight transfer into the shot. Incredible. You see the best players in the world play this shot, and Thaman has done it exactly the same way.
We have seen all the proper cricketing shots from the blade of Tamanes. It has been a clean striking. Goes towards the off-stick channel, and Taman goes towards that extra cover. But well fielded. It's a rare dot delivery we have witnessed.
Yeah, Dr. Balaraju has been good with the ball. He's changed it up now, coming around the stumps to the right-hander. But he's bowled some good deliveries. Difficult to get away. No gifts from this man. But he's creating these shots, but a chance in the deep. I hope the fielder is okay. But he just palmed that over the line. It's another 4 to add to Thaman's total and the Cine Warriors. An opportunity goes a-begging.
Not only he entertains his fans with his music, but tonight he's entertaining with his bat. The way he's getting those 4s and maximums goes straight over the bowler. There was an opportunity, poor effort, 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Difficult with the line so close to the fielder. So much to consider. Played away on the offside to deep point. Will pick up a single. It's been a top innings. He gets a reprieve in this over. And just going back to that catch, it's a difficult one because as a fielder, you need to be aware of exactly where that boundary rope is and position yourself accordingly. That might mean you need to change the alignment of your body to also see the ball and watch the rope at the same time. Brilliant from Dr. Balaraju to end the over. 169 for 1. Understandable that he dropped it. Who's retiring? Oh. Prashant is retiring. good hand as well, a good partnership, a big partnership with S. Thaman. He has retired out Prashant Verma for 23 off just 15 deliveries. He's played his part with the bat. Gets to put his feet up for a little while. So effectively 169 for 3, the Sydney Warriors. Ashwin Babu makes his way out to join S. Thaman at the crease. Just the way he's warming up, might expect some lusty blows from him. But we will wait and see. A quick exchange in the comm box as out in the field as Mayur rejoins me. Good evening again, Mayur.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. And it's been such a very nice performance, isn't it, Shivani? I'm sure. And you did say that we never know, we might just get a centurion.
We don't talk about that, Mayur. Let it happen on its own.
I'm sure it should happen, isn't it? And he's just making his own territory every time he swings his blade. He's probably got a couple of lives, but then again, when cricketers make the hello turf their own, they do get the lives under control. I remember Sachin Tendulkar getting 5 lives in the innings of 95 versus Pakistan during the 2011 Cricket World Cup, and unfortunately couldn't get that. And again, some lives during his innings of 90 odd in the 2003 Cricket World Cup in South Africa.
It happens in cricket. It's going to be a no ball. It was off the pitch. The free hit. They run the single. That means S. Thaman will be on strike for this free hit. Gets another opportunity to get a big one. You were talking about lives. It's part of the game. You make the most of it. Phoebe Litchfield against India in the first ODI scored an 88 and took Australia home. Free hit time. But she had a couple of reprieves in that innings. I think 2 or 3 catches were dropped of hers. You take it in your stride, and sometimes a fielder will pull out a blinder and you'll be wondering what you did wrong. Free hit. Well bowled. Didn't give any pace on the ball for Thaman to work with Suresh Reddy.
Absolutely. So, and when you're bowling to someone like Thaman, you really need to hold up your paws, think before you do your business of rotating your arms, and especially in a free hit where you can go anywhere. Because in a free hit, it's just the stumping. Beg your pardon, just a run out, which implies huge wide. This is even for a left-hander, it would have been a wide. With 16 overs contest, which means less than 4 overs now remaining. It's going to a huge total to chase. Don't be surprised even if it goes beyond 200. With Thaman just 13 away from his triple figure.
Shh. I'm just kidding, Mayur. Don't talk about it. No commentators curse we want at this time.
Oh, that's right.
A 13 short of 100 is an omen for the Australian side. Every side. You spoke about Nelson. Nelson brought about a wicket earlier in the day. 87 is a superstitious number for the Aussie side. Nice shot down the ground from Ashwin Babu. Gets his first runs. Makes the most of the free hit. And thumps it down the ground.
That's what you need, isn't it? Just and a channel of where he was waiting to be hit on the arc, on the money for a batter to get down the ground, and thumbs it very well. Talking about commentators, because I remember Nicholas and Shane Warne, the late Shane Warne, were there in a commentary box. And he was asking Shane Warne not to mention about the century. I forgot the batter, and as soon as he mentioned, he got out, and Everyone started laughing at the commentary box and behind in the production room also. So yeah, sometimes it just gets transpired there.
Taman again goes over extra cover. So quick to get onto his back foot, rock back. Such a fluent stroke. Nice easy flow of the hands, of the bat. No stopping him, no restricting him.
And the way they're playing, it seems like Khaki Bullets might just be playing versus the Senior Warriors. You never know. That will be some contest, isn't it?
We'll have to see who makes it to that final today and then in the semifinals tomorrow as well. You can never tell in this game of cricket. The other team might have a brilliant day. Reaches out, goes through the cover region, and brilliantly played by Ashwin Babu.
Very nice shot. But he had to stretch so far ahead to get towards that ball. But in the end, the timing, the placement was very good. There we go. Made it into a full toss actually. No failures inside. Even if there's just one who came in from the deep cover running away just to get the ball back from the ball boy. All smiles in the camp of the Black Army of Senior Warriors. All smiles while the drinks are coming in. There's some hint of suggestions also comes in how to shift the gears. But you don't tell that to someone like Thaman S, because he knows how he has played his innings, how he has just got his name inched. Now he is the top individual highest scorer in this league, in this elite cricket league, because the previous highest scorer was from Nayak of 71, and now he's on 8. Now he's on 92 of 36, just 2 hits away from getting that magical figure. I apologize. This is the last time I'm saying it. Hush, hush.
You just can't stop, Mayur. That's okay.
Because I haven't got too many centuries in my life. I've got out for 80s. I've got out for 70. I've probably not even made my mark in the 90s. So, yeah, dreadful numbers for me. I haven't asked you, what's your highest score?
103.
Awesome. And the slider was there. As soon as a score was being mentioned, here you come now, Thaman 96.
Yeah, nicely placed again. Good strong bottom hand. That allows him to pack a punch, bring plenty of power into his shots, whether on the offside or the leg side. He has an odd grip with that bottom hand. He holds it well inside, almost like an axe. Drills that straight back. I would not really call that an opportunity because that was traveling like a tracer bullet. Does so well to stop the ball. Anil Kumar Yadav.
And you have some anti-docs coming in with one of the management from Creek clubs. He seems like an actor, isn't it? He is the fun element that you require. And who's your favorite actor? Bollywood, Tollywood? No one?
Too many to choose from. Such good actors across the board. Well, you talk about Tollywood, Bollywood, Collywood, Mollywood now as well.
There's Mollywood also? Okay.
Kerala, if I'm right.
I really don't know.
Takes it leg side. A couple bounces into the fence. S. Thaman brings up the 3-figure mark in style. Being appreciated by his teammates, by the crowd here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Uppal. It's been a treat to watch. He's shown us all around the ground, played all around the dial. Plenty of 4s and 6s. And just take a look at the number of balls. 39 balls is all it's taken for him to get to the triple figure mark. It's been a masterclass from S. Thaman.
And 200 also has come in for the Senior Warriors with a century from Thaman. And Thaman just bludgeons it straight down the ground. Good fielding from 009. But what a stupendous knock this is. Really hats off. And I just casually asked you that can we see a centurion? And here you go. The playback singer, play front singer now. He's a front farrier. And seriously, what a knock. Seriously, hats off. The way he's a swagger. His shoes is come like Sir Vivian Richards. And takes off his helmet like Inzamol Haq. And like a warrior, like a champion, like a true athlete. Thaman. But this time it's from the blade of Ashwin. Everyone chips in. And the score keeps on propelling for the Senior Warriors.
It's been a good innings, not just from Thaman. Yes, he's headlined it. 101 off just 40, taking them to 201. But everyone who's come in has contributed for the Senior Warriors. Prashant was good at that, a good partnership. Bonks that on the leg side. It goes the distance as well. Ashwin Babu this time takes it out of the park.
And what a parking shot that was. To finish over number 14, just couple of overs remaining. The Senior Warriors are seriously galloping along at 207 for 1. What a slap shot this was over the mid-wicket region. Just a bounce. There were some of the ball boys there practicing. They had to pave the way for that ball to get within. It's some exercise today for the umpires, isn't it? And they said, okay, I can excuse myself from going to the gym today because too many exercises today. And what about them, the cheerleaders? They have been cheering everyone. Good fitness work for them also. And what a good relaxed dugout is this one. Making some reels. That's what they do nowadays. Get into the social media. Get yourself popular. And how good are you on social media, Shivani? I'm very bad.
I'm non-existent.
Okay. Then I can give one probably extra brownie point for myself. I'm little better. But it's more of WhatsApp and Twitter that I use. Yeah, so.
It's been a treat to watch us. Thaman 17 fours and 4 maximums so far in this innings of 101. And hardly any dot balls as well. He's just faced 40 deliveries. He's been good through the offside, through the leg side, and straight down the ground as well. Dr. Balraju is back into the attack to bowl his final over. He's been good so far. A couple of extra runs going off some edges. But overall, has been accurate.
Yes, 3 overs, 1 for 34, which is more than 10 runs per over. But again, it's been such kind of an evening or night to be where Thaman has really made everyone pay very heftily for the mistakes they have made. They have not been able to play the inroads, but not many catches have been skied up today for them also. There have been a collision, but again, those routes where the ball has found the gaps has been perfectly been defined. And as Shivani, you have mentioned, but before that, let's admire the kind of stroke making the Thaman continues to plunder here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Hyderabad. He is singing praises for himself first and 10 for his team. What a man. Seriously, what a cricketer. What a shot.
Falls down the track and then unleashes. Unbelievable. He's seeing the ball like a football surely by now. Came in at number 3 when Srikanth retired. Hasn't looked back since. Just incredible ball striking. Top drawer stuff from S. Thaman.
Oh, I was about to ask, and also seems like Rohit Sharma, isn't it? That
The class, absolutely.
yeah, the way he just puts it up. Yeah. And recently I saw Rohit Sharma at the See It Awards. He changed completely, isn't it? He was gaining some weight, but now it's very different Rohit Sharma. But again, these two now just forming a small little partnership, but not much time remaining in his first inning. Just 11 balls from here on. What is Thaman thinking? Okay, last question for you. Score for Thaman to end it. 107. What's the score that you feel he'll be finishing at?
130. He stays not out. I think he'll finish with 130. Let's see how that goes. It seems like a tall task. 23 runs from here. He has just one ball less than 2 overs. So 11 balls to go. And takes it down the ground. It'll just be a single. Might not have enough balls to get there though if he's not on strike.
I feel he'll finish on 123. Just to be very accurate. Yeah. So let's see. I'm very bad in predicting scores. So, but again, let me see if it happens. But just one day where probably it might just go right. But things not getting right for the opposition here for the Annas. It is Ashwin this time who is saying if it's Thaman at the other end, let him relax. Let me just take the charge for my team. Another 6 comes into the kitty for the Senior Warriors. 2-0 for 1 with 3 balls remaining in the penultimate over.
Great footwork. Makes a bit of room, a shimmy down the track. And takes it over long off. Sails over long off. Looking to use his feet again. Digs it in short. That does Balaraju. Misses it completely.
Gets tougher, but in middle of that, a dot is like a gold dust. It's more than 100 grams of gold that you just purchased. 2 more balls remaining. Ah, my goodness. Why did you bowl that ball? Keep on scratching your head, Dr. Balaraju ji. Now he has given away more than 50 runs as another 6 just climbs. Look at Thaman celebrate the 6 from the blade of Ashwin. As straight as an arrow.
It's been a difficult over for Dr. Balaraju. Ashwin Babu getting into the act as well. We saw that 6 over long off. This one straighter. Right towards you, Mayur. Right towards you.
Yeah, right towards me, yeah. Oh, 616.6. It sounds like a phone number now, isn't it? Yes, dial 6 for... Dial S for 6s, dial S for sweet, and dial F for 4. Oh, and he thought, okay, let me just put it from 5th to the 4th gear and make you slow the things for you in the air. So that's why just set on that shot and just stumps it towards the deep extra cover for 4. So just an over remaining. Ashwin on 32. It will be for Thaman now to amplify in the next 6 balls. 230 for 1 for the Senior Warriors.
23 runs coming off the penultimate over of this innings as Thaman. What a knock it's been from him. 108 off just 42. He is retiring with 1 over to go in this first innings. But he has entertained everyone at the ground and everyone who's been watching this game. It's been a masterclass of an innings all around the park. Classy cricketing shots. That's been a treat to watch and gets a guard of honor as well.
And as for a cricketer, it gives you goosebumps, isn't it? When you get that guard of honor isn't it? Bats getting vertically, and you get underneath that. And I don't know why it immediately reminded me of Kumar Sangakkara. I love that man, Kumar Sangakkara. He got so emotional in his final presentation speech. I still remember playing versus India, and he's such a gentleman. Just recently got out of the management from Rajasthan Royals, Kumar Sangakkara. But guard of honor, why not? For Taman S retires himself out with just 6 balls remaining in this first innings. But 108 of 42. Do you feel anyone probably tomorrow will be able to surpass this score?
We'll have to wait and watch. Depends on how the opposition bowls as well. Can't make any promises at the time, Mario. We'll just wait and watch. That's what we're here for. That's to watch the cricket. To watch all the action unfold.
Shivani doesn't want to be facing the brunt of the heat of the public. Huh? It's a diplomatic answer. Okay, let's see what happens tomorrow. I will be there with you tomorrow. And but it's very entertaining, isn't it? Yes, of course. It will be tough to emulate, but not impossible, of course.
Oh, absolutely. Chance at mid-wicket, just evading that fielder. Tarun off the mark with that single brings Ashwin Babu back on strike. 4 balls left. Five balls left since that was a wide off the first one. Tonks that straight down the ground. It's into the stands. The fans, the spectators looking for the crowd catch.
It's almost like Ashwin Babu is paying a tribute to Taman. Absolutely taunted. That's the word that you've used it. Slower one. He just kept on waiting for that ball to come. Look at that ball. Oh my goodness, where it has run. I'm sure someone from the management from Sunrisers Hyderabad must be watching and making a note. These are the players. Let's pick players who can choose to hit the ball long and hard. And I'm sure he'll be right there at the cream to just test the cherry. Taman is there. Ashwin Babu seriously has come at such a critical juncture when his teams were already there in the runs, but to add to the flavor of more and more and to just induce more pain into opposition's territory, there was Ashwin Babu. He'll be hopefully be there not out. Now again gets a chance to free his arms. Just 3 balls remaining.
I'll just work to on the leg side. The single brings Ashwin Babu back on strike. Where does he go now? Again, down the ground. A bit of a helicopter. Well bowled by Surya. I saw that he was going to come down the track. Ended up being yorked by that length.
Yeah, very good thinking. That was from Surya D. And now it's Tarun K. Just a ball. Last one of this innings, wanting to swing it to take it outside off stump, misses, and that will be it after 16 overs. A huge total from the senior warriors from the Tollywood Cricket Association, winning the toss, electing to bat first. 241 for 2, massive of 96 balls.
Yeah, going at 15 runs and over through the innings, absolutely brilliant. Contributions from multiple players. Shrikant was just out there for about 2 overs. He went back for 8, retired hurt. Omkar, the other opener, scoring 23 off just 20 deliveries. Prashant Verma, 23 off 15, and Ashwin Babu, 39 off 13. Taman with a big century headlining this first innings. They decided to bat first, and boy oh boy did they bat well. 241 runs on the board. It's a massive target. This is how the innings progressed. This is how it started in the power play. Shrikant and Omkar. Some luck going the Sydney Warriors' way initially. That was the first It seemed like there might be a mix-up because there's a runner on the field for Shrikant as well. But they managed it well. 241. This is the Kadaranna's batting lineup. We'll see if they can get close to this total or overhaul it. They're going to start. It's going to take some doing because it's the required run rate of 15.12 in the 16 overs. 242 is the target. It's an uphill task. But they're going to need at least 3 players to stand up to get them close to this score. We'll come back with the chase in a short while.
Catch, but he puts it down.
This was the beginning of the Sydney Warriors innings. They won the toss, elected to bat first.
Beautiful delivery, nicely played.
The batting for the Warriors. They got the boundaries flowing. The difficult outing for the Kadarannas in the field and with the ball. Shrikant retired after the first 2 overs, and S. Thaman came in to bat at number 3. And he got going. As soon as he came in, that was the first of his many boundaries. 17 fours and 4 sixes is what he finished with. And that was the first maximum from his bat. He kept the bowlers guessing. He tried many different things, different lines of attack, different lengths, and changing angles as well, coming over the stumps, coming around the stumps. But he had answers for all the questions of the Kadaranna's bowlers. Good footwork. Positions himself extremely well, does S. Thaman. Gets himself into a comfortable position for him to put the ball away. Omkar played a handy knock as well alongside S. Thaman, and that's what set the stage for the Sydney Warriors.
Yes, and the partnership only just kept on just growing and mastering him up the top, and that was such a bad collision. As Thaman did get the boundary, but also unfortunately that was a very bad facelift. And again, runs all across the venue today for Thaman the Centurion, as it just lit up the night sky. Diwali is round the corner, but what about the fireworks that Thaman displayed today? And then the Ashwin story also cannot be forgotten, because he also just craved and written his own script. That was long, that was high, and then Ashwin story just finished, but then it was only to be put in in the other corner. Because Taman, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tumbles just allowed him to get into the numbers that he was searching for such a long time. And again, when it mattered so much to get into the groove, to make the opposition get very, very much on the back foot, one after the other, the infliction of injury and the wounds only got even worse and worse for the Kadaranas. That was Taman again. And he eats it with so much ease and perfection. That's been the hallmark of how Taman has got it his innings. It's not only about how you have crafted and you have stitched your centuries, and every partnership that Taman had today, with be it with Prashant, be it with Ashwin, and that was such a long one. And you can see most of the shots he didn't charge towards the bowler. He's just stood up there, and he's been one batsman where he just admires his own shot. Another thumping shot, another pull shot, and every shot has given him just a whip of the talent that Taman had. He's known in the industry, he's known among fans, but now we know about his batting heroics. There's still an innings to be done, but this was so long, so hard. He did get his fair bit of chances. And then again, you can only just invite danger if you don't hold on to the catches. Such has been the bludgeoning of the shots that Taman has displayed today. Again, as you know, you cannot be playing cricket with just one batter. You need partnerships, and in stand with him was Ashwin Babu today to just pull it up, and he just kept on going and going. But Taman then decided himself to give himself some break, because they really need to come in up, and there was the celebration, isn't it? Just kept on jumping and jumping and jumping, and why not? That's not every day that you get a century written to your name, Ashwin Babu. And then Taman really continued the bludgeoning with the bat, and the story really never finished.
108 is what he retired on, Tamanes, with 17 fours and 5 massive sixes. Ashwin Babu staying unbeaten, 39 off just 13 balls, so he had his fair share of boundary hits as well. Definitely a difficult outing for the Annas, but the Warriors were absolutely brilliant with the bat. The intent was on display. Clean, crisp hitting was on display. That's why they ended on 241 at the end of their 16 overs. They went in excess of 15 runs per over. You rarely see that. Such good hitting through an innings in a T20 or a 10 over game. Even in a 10 over game, it's difficult to go at 15s. That would mean a 150 run inning for just 10 overs. That's absolutely incredible. A short break, a couple of minutes as we come back with the chase. Just take a breather, pick up some snacks, and stretch your legs, and we'll be back.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome again to the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here of the Zilate Cricket League. The chase is on, and the match is definitely on. And what a good first innings you have seen as the Senior Warriors has racked up a huge run here. And now it will be just to see if this match can turn out to be something which the Kadarannas can make a match out of it, because it is being out of proportionally blown out when the hype was there for the Tollywood Cricket Association to come out, the Black Army, and to score a huge number of runs, because they believed when they won the toss that they can get runs, and came in Thaman, and he just plundered his way with some good partnership. This is Mayur Barwa. Along with me is Shivani Bhaskar. Shivani, again, a good chase in prospect. Can they just make what second time coming and make us breathe for answers, breathe for more synonyms for the kind of probably run making fist? Do you see anything differently here, or do you feel it might just be a one-way traffic?
Hopefully not, as we're just underway. First ball of the chase. It is a wide. The first run's on the board for the Kadarannas. Shantan facing Tarun, his opening partner. It is an uphill task from the get-go. They're going to have to go in excess of 15 runs and over. A reminder, it's a 16 over a slide game, not 20 overs. Even a 20 over game, 242, is a mighty difficult task, but even more so with 4 overs less. Wide again. A little bit of help. A few runs on the scoreboard for the Annas to get started. I'd like to see the Annas make a match of it. A good start. They have a chance. It's a full toss, takes it down the ground. It's a massive hit. First runs off the bat, and it's a maximum from Shantan.
And exactly the shot that you want when you have 242 right inside for you. And when you get a full toss, why not make a full fist of it? Little outside off stump, doesn't matter. It's a full toss and absolutely straight. Oh, the security personnel has dropped the catch. Thankfully, he's not there in the team. He is wearing a black. He's absolute in black in attire. And the side screen is black. The man bowling is black. But thankfully, that dot, that white dot, which like a pale blue dot, that Voyager 1 captured of Earth many kilometers away. Thankfully, he was not part of the team, that security guy. Fuller 1 carefully drives past that short extra cover for a single. 242, as you've correctly mentioned, Shivani, even in 20 overs format, 242 is humongous. And especially at this format, with no respect lost for anyone, it's a test of your skills, it's a test of your caliber. It's completely, it's dark now. Of course, you're playing under the artificial lights, but again, if you go out, we are still very blessed to be inside the commentary box with the AC on, but outside it's very different. And with the hard cricket ball, it's collisions that you have seen today, with one of the player also filling the ball straight onto his face. So been not regular with the bat and the ball, but regularity, we might just see the balls going towards the boundary. Another one over the point fielder and towards the backward square point for 4.
You're looking for the big shot down the ground. Gets a strong, healthy outside edge. That's going to run away. Lightning fast outfield here at the Upal Stadium. Fortune favors the brave. Around the stumps to the right-hander. Pulled away in the gap as well. More runs for the Kadarannas. It's been a good start to this inning. 17 runs coming off the first over for none.
As you see the replay of the shot, touch little shorter and just pulls it so well. And this shot actually reminded me of former West Indies cricketer Shivani says, Mayur, please leave it. Carlos Brathwaite. Of Carlos Brathwaite. Shivani says, okay, this guy, I'll just have one more day to do commentary with him.
Oh, not at all. It's enjoyable. Memories coming up. Carlos Brathwaite with all those sixes to win that World Cup. Consecutive sixes. He was insane. World Cup winner. But I see the likeness. I see what you're talking about. The way he kind of crouches and then lets go on the leg side with plenty of power.
And Ian Bishop's famous line, isn't it? Remember the name. Yes, today it could, if Ian Bishop was there, you'd have said, remember the name Thaman. Yeah, seriously, what a commentator, isn't it? But I do miss Michael Holding also. His scrumptious, puts it way through, very serious commentator. I in fact love Jeffrey Boycott. So anyway, 17 for no loss at the moment. No love lost. Oh! How close was this one? Probably some inches above the ground when he cut that shot. But past that point fielder and on to a flash towards a similar region where the previous boundary went.
Left arm spin of Samba to open the bowling for the second over. Brilliantly cut away by Shanta, nice and late. Was a little bit of extra bounce on offer on this delivery. But he got nice and tall on the balls of his feet. And kept the ball down. There's a slip in position, but he was well in control of that shot.
Yes, it's all about how you place and control. Rightly said. There's a flying slip along with the wicket keeper. Not much that he could do as the ball just deviates away from you. It's good to probably bring in a pacer and 10 a left arm spinner to just negate the equation of probably what the batsman is trying to do. All this action coming to you powered by Crick Clubs, and you are watching it globally on Trailer TV. That's where it is getting broadcasted. It's a huge appeal coming in, but probably would have crashed on 6th or the 7th stump. And also you can log on to www.eclt20.com for more action of the Elite Cricket League.
They're just sliding down the leg side there. Bolstered the offside field with an extra fielder. It's in the air, chance, and goes over mid-off. To add insult to injury, runs away for a 4 as well. Shantan with 2 boundaries in this over.
Yes, nice and hard. At one point, I seriously felt that fielder at mid-off was really interested because they've kept one of the tallest one in there. He didn't jump, but the timing of the jump was good. But the only problem was the height of the cricket ball traveling across. Nice flight in there. Yeah, there you go. He is tall, but not tall enough to take a catch. Oh, what spin! I thought the bails came off, but what spin this was. And good take from the wicket keeper.
There's a nice trajectory to Samba. Good flight into the batter and turn away. Beautifully driven off the back foot. A sound of the bat is a good indicator of how far and how well that ball is going to travel. Finishes this over with a boundary. 12 runs coming off it. 29 without loss.
Just a replay of the previous shot. How well he has found the gap, the placement. And as soon as he hit the shot, there was a deafening noise which came in, which will just tell you that the that the ball hit the very sweet spot of the bat. 2 overs, 29 without loss for the Kadaranas. You need a very, very good benchmark to start off. Santan R 19 not out of 9, Tarun 8 not out of 3. Both of them have done very well, but still it's a Himalayan task, to be honest, to go up that distance. Nothing is impossible, but again, impossible is the word written in the books of fools. But it has been one heck of a journey today evening that you have seen. The matches only got better. If you thought 117 was being easily chased, but what about this match now? More than double.
"29 runs after 2. Kadaranas. Change in bowling for the Warriors. Kayum comes into the attack. A hint of in-swing to the right-hander. Starts it nice and wide. Just finished it inside that wide guideline. Nice and full. Plenty of swing into the right-hander. Slightly slower on this occasion. But that also meant that there was more swing on offer for Kayum.
Qayyum, the younger brother of comedian Ali, made a big name in Tollywood industry. But what a start. Kadaranas chasing a mammoth total. They started off really well at going at a run rate of 12 runs per over, but at the same time they also need to make sure to keep wickets intact. So far 10 wickets intact, plenty of runs coming from the blade of Shantanar. 19 of just 9 deliveries, keeping things tight. Couple of dot deliveries, just a single. Qayyum in the power play.
The accuracy, the line, and the in-swing of Qayyum. Keeping things tight, slowing things down in this over.
You played a lot of professional cricket around the globe, Shubhani. How impressed are you the way these boys performing under the lights here?
It's a tough task, especially if you haven't played too much under the lights. You hardly get an opportunity to even practice under lights, let alone play games. And to play without any inhibition, the way the batters have looked to go after the bowling. Even if it hasn't gone their way, they've been brave and they've been courageous to try to hit those 4s and 6s, and when it's come off, it's been brilliant. Brilliant swing again, inside edge, it's going to run away. They pick up another boundary to the Annas.
Inside edge, it doesn't matter how you get it. What matters are the 4 runs. Dejected, not happy is number 27 Qayyum. Another in swinging delivery. Thick inside edge going past that fine leg fielder. So the first boundary conceded by Qayyum. So what a start provided by Tarun and Shantan for Annas.
We've seen a good over here from Qayyum come to an end. 3 overs done. It's 35 without loss. We've seen 250s and 100 already. We're just into this third game. We're into the chase. And plenty of cricket still to come. And not to forget a couple of 3-wicket hauls as well. So it's been a balance between bat and ball. Although we've seen a lot of runs scored, even 175 in that second game, the team was all out for 175 in 16 overs. They used all their resources. They got to a big score, But it wasn't that the bowlers were completely out of the game. They did pick up wickets at regular intervals after that first breakthrough at 101. So it's been a mixed bag here. If you bowled well, you've picked up wickets, but then you apply yourself and play according to the situation, you've been able to get runs as well. So mighty impressed with the display, the passion for the game as well, and the passion for the cause of the tournament. To come out and put yourself on the line in this fashion, hats off to everyone involved.
Indeed, it has been a tough day for all these players. One piece of advice you like to give to these boys, how to recover quickly, because they need to come back tomorrow.
Get the ice bath out, sit in it for at least 5 minutes, get the physio out, set up the bucket or the tub, put the ice in, sit in it, grit your teeth and just sit, and you should be fine tomorrow. Don't warm up too much tomorrow either. The body will be quite warm. Some light stretching or maybe a couple of strides out, and then you'll be fit and fiddle to continue. It becomes more of a mental game at that point, to play back-to-back days and quick turnaround. A change in bowling. An interesting angle for this bowler. Right arm around, cutting across. Pitching outside leg is what it looks like with that angle.
Coming in between the umpire and the wickets, the spinner has been introduced early in this innings. 241 Sini Warriors, they posted batting first, thanks to Taman, the first centurion of this edition of Elite Championship. Oh, what a hit! Power unleashed on the back foot, a mighty maximum. Some entertainment for the crowd.
Difficult shot to play off the back foot. Requires plenty of power. Plays it brilliantly with plenty of plumb. Exceptional hit, timing and power. This angle of attack from the bowler. We've seen someone like Ravichandran Ashwin use this tactic, but not too many other bowlers have tried it. It changes the alignment. Picked up on the leg side, back-to-back boundaries. Incredible, a 6 and a 4. Welcome to the bowling crease, Sami, is what they say.
It's a batting paradise. Fast bowlers leak plenty of runs. Now the spinner has been rightly punished by Tarun. Trying too many things, back off length. Was hammered towards long on. Now a quicker delivery coming into a right-hand batter. Went past that square leg field of 4 runs. A change in angle for the bowler. Way outside the off stump, in the air. What matters are runs. Couple of bounces, 4 runs.
He knows exactly where his boundary riders are. Exceptional. Just stays leg side of the ball. And plenty of width on offer, but has the presence of mind and the awareness to hit it over extra cover. Because if you try to hit it towards point, you can end up slicing it, as it is an off spinner. It can be a risky shot, but this time eliminates the risk by flat batting it over extra cover.
Oh, well said. This is the experience my co-commentator has after playing so many years of cricket. Playing on the merit of the ball. Tarun getting those runs. In the slot, out of the park. What a hit. He is dealing in maximums and boundaries. It's raining sixes here at Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. Its Tarun show continues.
Absolutely incredible. As soon as you heard the sound off the bat, you knew where that was going. You did not even have to look up to see if the ball passed the rope or went into the stands. The sound was enough to tell you that it will. Shantan is in a mood tonight. Yes, it's a steep target, 242. But they're putting their best foot forward here, the Kadarannas, providing a good start. Tarun and Shantan. They did the job with the bat, but they do need to keep it tight in the field. They cannot take it easy, cannot be complacent just because they have 241 runs on the board. A bit of a discussion between Taman and Sami. Is there a change in tactic? It does look like there is. A fielder deep mid wicket comes into the circle and a sweeper cover drops back. Possibly a change in line. He's going back to right arm around, cutting across. He's going to go across the right-hander, keep it wide of his swinging arc. And that long on fielder is very straight for this line of attack. Oh, he stays tight. Not giving him any room. We were thinking he's going to go outside off stump. And he keeps it just on leg stump or so. A good ball to end the over, but it's been an expensive one. That's been a good start for the Kadaranas. Qayyum will be coming in for his second over. Just ensuring that the angle of the fielders is spot on. So important. Two boundary riders, deep mid wicket and long on. He's going to have to re-bowl that one. Not getting as much swing on this occasion.
A great collection behind the wickets by the wicket keeper. It was full way outside the off stump. Clean take. An outside edge, but fielder stationed at short third. They were off coloured in the first innings, especially in the fielding department. But they came out with a plan, Tarun and Shantan. 16 balls 40, Tarun on 14 of 9, providing him that support. Going at run rate of 13.68. Not a proper connection. And Taman comes into play, and you can hear that roar from the crowd. It's a crowd favourite tonight. Taman has got a brilliant 108 and busy fielding at the boundary line.
Good cricket awareness. Good cricketer, Taman. Into the batter. Sometimes you might think, oh, leg side, strong player. But if you don't provide the batter with any width, it can be difficult to get away. Oftentimes, someone who likes to hit on the leg side likes a bit of width. So they'll take it from outside off stump to the leg side or off stump. But if you bowl it on middle and leg, and they end up playing it straighter.
Another fuller delivery. Well done. Nicely fielded off his own bowling. Commitment level is up to the par by all these players. Every run matters. Run rate is 13.33, but still asking rate is 15.83. It's a huge task. A low full toss, and the finger goes up. There was an appeal from the wicket keeper Manish and half-hearted appeal from Qayyum. But what matters is that finger of umpire going up.
That was mighty close. May have been clipping the outside of that leg stump. But Qayyum gets the first wicket, gets the breakthrough. The opening partnership has been broken. 60-run stand. As Tarun goes for 16. And Qadar Annaz are 60 for 1. Taking another look at the wicket. There's a full toss swinging into the batter. Gets it on his back foot. A big appeal from the keeper. He was convinced, and that was enough for the umpire as well. Prodigious movement for Qayyum. Into the right-hander. Good seam position. That's why he's able to get that swing. We've seen some good skills on display here. Day number 1 of the Elite Cricket League. That's for a good cause. We're also being entertained very nicely in all the games.
Tarun, the leader of Cine Warriors, started his career as a child artist in Telugu movies. Came in the limelight in 2000, that blockbuster Nuve Kavali movie. Now leading this side, Qayyum will continue to bowl that final delivery of his second over. A successful over from Qayyum Ali comes to an end. A big relief for CWT. 5 overs done, 61 for 1.
It's been a productive power play for the Qadar Annaz, but they've lost the wicket of Tarun. That opening partnership has been broken in that final over of the power play. 5 over power play since it's a 16 overs a side contest. Outside the power play, you're allowed 5 fielders on the boundary. 4 must be inside. We saw Qadar Annaz miscalculate their number of boundary riders. On 2 occasions in that first innings, they only had 3 inside the circle, which prompted the no-ball calls. But such things happen in the game of cricket when you're under tremendous pressure and the batters are going so well. You lose track of where you need to stand as a fielder, and as a captain, you're preoccupied with your bowling changes and field placements, or just trying to minimize the number of boundaries that you lose track of how many fielders are inside because you want more fielders outside the circle.
So many things happening so quickly, and it's not an easy job for a captain. But at the same time, full marks should be given to Qayyum because he stuck to one channel, bowling wicket to wicket, not offering much room and width. And at last, a breakthrough was provided in the previous over. At the fall of Tarun walks in. Sangi Reddy off the mark, the previous over. Now Ashwin Babu getting ready to bowl his first over and the final over of the power play. No. Power play done and dusted because this is a 16 over format. Thank you, Shibani, for that correction.
Every league has its own rules. Sometimes it takes a little bit to just tune into it. Just as batters and fielders and bowlers need to adjust to different formats, so do commentators.
That's why you always need to be in the combo. This is a learning lesson for me.
You wear so many hats and you're so busy. That's the difficulty of it.
A gentle medium pace. Oh, some bounce. Wanted to play a bit late. The batter was beaten. Not a clean collection behind the stumps by Manish. But again, full marks should be given to the head curator for preparing such a wonderful wicket. Back-to-back games happening. Very watchful on the back foot. The ball nicely coming on the blade. And that is why we have seen batters enjoying their presence out there.
And as a bowler, if you're ready to bend your back, you're able to extract that extra bounce. If you give it a tweak as a spinner, we've seen turn on offer as well. So it is a good cricket wicket. But absolutely, the curator has been brilliant. The surfaces here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium always has something to offer everyone. You play good cricket and you will be rewarded, and that's been the case today as well.
With offered, nicely managed chase by the fielder, but no stopping. Ball wins the race. Pure timing and brilliant placement. He continues to excel tonight, Shantan.
Exceptional off the back foot. Picks it up quickly. And so quick through the contact zone. He has plenty of gaps on that offside. Now an extra fielder coming across from the leg side to bolster that field. Races to 45 off just 18 here, Shantan.
Half-hearted appeal, clearly going down the leg, but good comeback. How quickly he changes his line and length. He was punished for bowling outside the off stump, and all of a sudden charging in and coming into right-hand batter. Lucky escape.
The adaptability, on the spot thinking from the bowler. Again with outside off stump, and it goes the distance. Unleashes into that one. And with that 6, he goes past 50, does Shantan. We're seeing some blitzkriegs here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium today. 20 balls is all it's taken for him to get to his 50. Incredible.
We have already seen a couple of 50s, one century and one more 50. It's time from the blade of Shantan. So 11 runs from that over. Score moves to 72 for the loss of 1, 6 gone.
Overall numbers, yes, such specific ones. Or like 10, 20, 30, 40, 100, 150, all of them. Because I do domestic commentary, so then you have one English, one Hindi commentator for BCCI. Yeah, yeah, also. I do international games, but I also do domestic games. Qayyum will continue to bowl his third over. All in the same spell. 3 on the trot. He's just picked up a wicket in his previous over. Floats that one up there. It is a full toss. And it will be a boundary as well. Easy pickings for someone batting on 50.
Not a good effort coming from the fielder at long off, not bending his back. Reddy getting first boundary for himself. A juicy low full toss, nicely managed.
This is the third half century we've seen from Shantan in this innings. Looks to play it fine. He steal a single there. 66 unbeaten in that first game for Sai. 71 in the second game for Loknath Nayak. 100 in the first innings of this game for Taman. And this 50 for Shantan. 51 off just 20 deliveries. After that he's played one ball. But it's all been very quick 50s as well. 20 balls or less than 20 balls to get to the 50 mark. It's been an incredible display of skill. An incredible display of power hitting. But also classy hitting.
Clearly shows they played a good level of cricket in their younger days. The way Taman got those runs, clean striking. So is the Shantan, very impressive, 51 unbeaten runs. And the fuller delivery played towards extra cover. The field placement has been excellent by Tarun. And bowling as per the field is Qayyum, not giving much room. A rare loosener, the first ball, was punished by Sangi Reddy. After that, keeping things tight.
Cheeky shot for a single from Sangi Reddy. This tucks it around the corner. It was right bang in front of the stumps. A little dangerous, but that's why we call it cheeky.
It was a risky single. Why do you want to take so much of risk just for one run?
Absolutely. You could do it more like that. It's flicked away in front of square. Plenty of space now outside the power play. There are no fielders in front of the batter, whether on the offside or the leg side. Everyone on the boundary in those regions as this over comes to an end. Yeah, 80 for 1 after 7. After that first ball boundary. He's been quite tight, Qayyum, finishing his 3. Will he bowl one more on the trot, or will Tarun save one over for later? Time for a bowling change for the Sydney Warriors. Pranay comes into the attack. A roundtable discussion with the bowler, the captain. Just to get the plans in place before the over gets underway. A change in personnel as well. Extra cover and long off. Switching positions. It's not just about where your fielders are, but who is where. Some fielders are better at the high catches, some fielders are better with the reaction catches, so placing them accordingly is so important as well. Yes, as a player, as a fielder, you need to be able to do everything, but there are certain skills that someone is better at, something another fielder may need to improve upon, and it's important to know your strengths and your areas for improvement as well.
I completely agree. You need to have your best fielders at best positions. Marshalling his troops quite well tonight is Tarun, the captain of Sydney Warriors, taking his own time. Pranay Reddy. Oh, beautifully bowled. An in-dipper and equally well managed. Not trying to go hard. Just a firm push, and they are coming back for second. No. Yes and no. Oh, in fact, that they have already taken a couple of runs. They were trying to go for the third run. Excellent running between the wickets.
boundary rider. Ran all the way from there. The bowler was running out to the ball. In that time, the two batters scampered across for two. And with the overthrow, we're looking for the third. Good awareness. Through the middle overs when the field is spread. So important to play with the weightage of the shot. You hit the ball very hard, you can only get a single. But if you're able to play it with soft enough hands, such that the ball goes to about the inner circle and the boundary rider has to run in, then you have an opportunity to take two. In contrast, this one, he hit so well that there was no time for him to come back for the second. The previous one, it looked like he just nudged it to the offside. But because of that, he had enough time to come back for the second.
To play that scoop.
Looking to be innovative, looking to lap it on the offside. They end up stealing a single.
Change of mind at the last minute. Yet to consider boundary, Pranay Reddy. To going past 50. He's taking his own time. Shantan in the slot, goes straight over the bowler. A mighty maximum, much needed maximum. He waited and waited in this over and dispatched Reddy out of the park.
A top shot. Just clears that front leg. He's in scintillating form, is Shantan. And gives it a whack.
A superb striking. And throughout the day, we have seen the batters who got runs, especially on the surface. We have seen that calculative risk taken by them, that controlled aggression. It's just not like a blind hitting going after the bowlers, taking singles, rotating the strike, and just waiting for those bad deliveries to get those big runs. Reddy under pressure. Another one, this time towards that off-stick channel. There was a fielder station in the deep. One bounce, good collection, good release.
And everyone who scored and scored quickly, they've committed to the shot as well. They've decided, okay, this ball is in the slot for me. I'm going to take it over the line. Whether it was a 4 or a 6, and they've committed fully to the shot.
So dot delivery dejected. There was an opportunity to get some runs, but Reddy ends the over with a dot delivery, going for 10 runs in his first over. 8 done, 91 for the loss of 1.
Looking to run it down. A little late on that downswing. Sangi Reddy.
Cricketing language is Hindi. So then I had to learn Hindi. So I can understand, I can converse to a level. I can manage. I don't do Hindi commentary. Yeah. Otherwise they can't call me for domestic because there needs to be the understanding.
Domestic is for women or
both? Yeah. Dulip Trophy, Ranji Trophy, everything is like that.
So,
she does English and Hindi. So she did one Dulip Trophy match, I did the other one. But she does English and Hindi, I do only English. series together. Yeah, she's done a few, and now Mitali Raj is also doing. I understand. You don't have to say anything.
Kayum to bowl out. 4 on the trot. A sliver of the bat just seemed to come off with that drive. Might need to change his weapon of choice.
Bowling back-to-back overs, bowling his final over of spell, clearly shows the fitness level is up to the par for Qayyum. Smooth run up, this time way outside the off stump, keeping the wicketkeeper busy behind the stumps.
Wicket keeping goes largely unnoticed. The keepers have been good today. There have been the odd instances where the ball has gone so wide and so wayward that the keepers haven't been able to collect it. But for the large part of the day, the keepers have been good behind the stumps. We've seen some good catches and stumpings as well.
Rock solid on the back foot, but all he gets is just a single. He always says it's a thankless job being a wicket keeper. You take a couple of brilliant catches, then you just miss one easy opportunity. All the blame comes on you. You yourself being a wicket keeper, how tough it is.
Just as you mentioned, you might have even taken 2 catches and 2 stumpings, effected 2 stumpings. You miss a bye. And then that's what everyone talks about. No one talks about what you did, but more so what you didn't do. This time it goes through the batter and beats the keeper as well. It was a difficult one.
He had a good day, apart from that rare miss behind the stumps for Manish. But Qayyum a bit wavered in this over. And it tends to happen. You are bowling back-to-back overs, you are tired and you want to try more, you want to get those wickets for your team. But clearly he's missing the direction in this over.
But still hasn't gone for too many. Just the 4 singles and 2 wides. So 6 runs so far. He's bowling that full length, which is making it difficult for the batters to get it away. He has the fielders in the right positions as well. So good planning, and even better execution.
There's a dip in the run rate. At one stage was around 13.8690 now. Somewhere around 11 runs per over, thanks to Qayyum. Inside out, no fielder in the deep, no protection. Reddy was ready to go after Qayyum Ali. And a boundary to end the over and end the spell of Qayyum Ali. And 100 comes up for Anas.
Yeah, a good 4-over spell from Qayyum. 31 for 1 in his 4. Ends up conceding a boundary off the last ball. That's okay. He's still done a good job in his 4 overs. 100 comes up for the Qadar Anas. 102 for 1 at the end of 9.
So I didn't play for 3 years. Not at the US team. I'm playing domestic again. Now they have to select me again. Yeah, they have some weird. I was vice captain the last time I played, but they still need to select me again and all of that. I scored runs. Hopefully. The global qualifier. Nepal. In January. I think so. Maybe December, January.
Finds the fielder in the deep for a single over number 10. Pranay with the ball. And 10 runs conceded in his previous over. Can he make amends? Have an opportunity to come back for the second if they so commit. They settle for the one. Although we're saying 10 runs and over, oh, he's been expensive in that first over. The required run rate is 20, so in the context of the game, he's bowling well.
Definitely helping the cause of his team. It was in the slot, waited and dispatched over the deep extra cover fielder. Clean striking. He continues to excel. He continues to punish the bowlers. A wonderful batting display by Shantan.
One of the more difficult shots to play. To go over extra cover and to clear it by such a distance. Incredible power generated, incredible speed off the bat generated by Shantan. This time takes it leg side, punishes the full toss. It was a gift for someone batting so well. Back-to-back sixes.
You don't have that review. You're asking for that no ball. The umpire says, no, my friend. A juicy full toss. What a connection. Back-to-back maximums. A poor delivery, rightly punished by Shantan. He moves to 79. Clean striking continues tonight. A one-man army fighting for his team. It's a mammoth total. They are chasing 242. But he's not going down easily.
It's good to see the fight from the Annas, from Shantan. Shows the character of the player and the team. Yes, 242, mammoth target, uphill task. And 90% of the time, they will defend it. But to have the courage to go after it, to say, okay, I'm not going to just fold and give the game to them. Incredible hit. Is that the longest six we've seen today? Might well as be.
Tata bye-bye, says Shantan. Oh, well, look at that shot. Waited and dispatched. Got the elevation as well as the distance. The longest we have witnessed on day one. And he moves into 80s with that maximum. 20 runs. The jump for Pranay Reddy. He was going 10 runs per over. Now all of a sudden 2 overs gone for 30. 10 overs done. 122 for the loss of 1.
Go ahead. 122 for 1 at the end of 10. It's a gentle reminder that it's a 16-over contest and not 20. They still need 120 runs. They only have 6 overs left. That's a required run rate of 20 runs per over. We've done it for the last 2 overs. Very difficult to keep it going. To get 20 runs for 1 or 2 overs, possible. To do it for a prolonged period of 6 or 7 overs makes it very difficult. And it all hinges on Shantan. Because he is in that form. He's already been hitting. For someone, if he gets out, if someone new comes in, it might take a couple of deliveries for them to settle in. So you mentioned how the batters who have scored today have taken calculated risks. That's of paramount importance going forward in this innings, especially for Shantan.
Crowd came in numbers, came from distance to watch this superstars. They were rightly entertained by these players. Reddy on strike is Ashwin Babu with the ball. A late cut. Oh, poor effort. Should have been just a single. But not helping the cause of the team is the fielder at short third. 4 runs for Reddy and more runs for Anna.
Sangi Reddy playing his part as well. 19 of just 13 deliveries. He's played second fiddle in this innings, but he's ensured that Shantan gets most of the strike. But when he's gotten the opportunities, he has found the boundary as well. Such an important role to play that foil when someone is going as well as Shantan is going. Moves inside and laps it to the leg side. This is going to run away. Oh, it doesn't have the legs. We'll get a couple of runs.
He tried and tried. The ball won. He came in. At last, some connection between bat and ball. Well managed. A big vacant area behind the square. Couple of runs taken by Reddy and Shantan.
Middle stump. Ashwin Babu cleans Sangi Reddy up, sends him back to the hut. Looking to make room, looking to be cute on the offside, and loses his bails. Castled by Ashwin Babu.
Trying to play late, but ball just nipping enough to beat the bat of Reddy. The partnership comes to an end. Some extra bounce as well, not helping the cause of Sangi Reddy. Wicket number 3 goes down. Ashwin Babu strike for the first time is run 28 for the loss of 3.
He's kept it simple, keeping it on the stumps. You miss, I hit. He missed, and Ashwin Babu hit. Right on target, top of middle stump. A dream delivery for any bowler. And plenty of conversation out there in the middle for the Sydney Warriors, putting in plans and seeing if they can execute it. With 242 the target, you would think that the fielding team should be relaxed, but that's the situation of the game. The way Shantan has kept Annas alive and kicking in this chase. That's why there's a bit of nerves and plenty of discussion out there on the field for the team in black.
The one man who is enjoying that conversation is the on-field umpire. Tarun talking to the new batter. 6 teams participating, and the format is such: whoever wins this game, they'll get the direct entry to the finale, and the winner from the game 1 and game 2, they'll play a knockout match tomorrow, and the winner from that game, they'll face the winner from this game, and we have the 3rd and 4th position match as well. So 6 teams, total 6 matches, 2 days. Action-packed cricket here at Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. But really impressed the way they came out, they expressed themselves, not afraid to play those big shots, putting that extra yard. Nicely managed on the back foot, off the mark with that single. Oh, in fact, it's a boundary. Never call it too early. Trying to do some soccer, trying to show some soccer skills, but it's a self goal, 4 runs.
Vivek Raj. Timing and placement, nice and easy on the offside, good wrists. Places it away from the fielder. It didn't travel too quickly. but it had enough legs to beat the fielder who was running across from deep point. Good tight delivery into the right-hander, just dragging back from Ashwin Babu. If you are in Hyderabad or anywhere around, make sure to come to the ground tomorrow because we're going to have some cracking contests coming your way. 3 matches lined up with the grand finale capping it off in the evening. So this is the place to be. It is in Uppal. A good connectivity as well. An opportunity to be at a magnificent venue, which is the Rajiv Gandhi Stadium here. An international stadium, an IPL venue, and plenty of stars in action. 11 overs done and dusted, 134 for 2.
So who is only 4 female, including you? You, Siddhani, Veda, and Anjum.
From India or English? That's it. Pretty much.
And in Hindi,
Deema Malhotra.
cricketer.
Yeah. Played for India many years. Anjum Chopra does Hindi if she's not doing English.
How is she? I mean, as a couple.
She's nice. Veda does Hindi also. Her Hindi is so-so. She's from Karnataka. She does Kannada for IPL.
This is what the beach they did good for players, right? And that which is playing there and the opportunity. आते आते करना चाहिए आइए कर लो एक और कर लो 12 तक बारह मेरे लिए लगी आप कहाँ
108 runs in that first innings, the first century of the Elite Cricket League this season, coming from the willow of Thaman S. Now will come in with ball in hand. He's been helping his captain Tarun with the field, with the angles of the fielders. Now starting right arm around the stumps. Looking for the single, turned back by Shantan. Fancies his chances against S. Thaman. Looking to make it a big over. Goes straight down the ground, long off. We'll watch it sail into the stands. It's a nice welcome for Thaman to the crease, to the bowling crease, and a good welcome for Mayur as well back into the comm box.
Thank you so much, Sivani. And it's the first time that someone has welcomed me with such a nice 6. Or else they've been just slowness with some runs or probably a wicket. But yes, just trying to close up the things. Some time remaining in the match now. But probably, did we hope that probably another batter will be very close towards the century mark? I won't mention about it much, but again, very good match in the offering, isn't it, Shivani? I'm sure you had a good time with the commentary, with Mudassar. Some good banters going on. And very much on the offside. Oh, failed the jumps. Doesn't jump to perfection. The ball will gleefully just say that I'll just choose my route to complete it over long off for a nice maximum.
Looking to turn it the other way. More of a leg cutter. And this time takes it leg side. Back-to-back 6s to end this S. Thaman over. Welcome to the bowling crease. I will take you for 3 6s is what Shantan says. And brings up a century. 103 off just 42 balls. Incredible innings from Shantan. That too in a chase. Incredible, unbelievable, amazing. matching Taman shot for shot. He came into the attack. He was the Centurion in that first innings. Took 39 balls to get to the three-figure mark, and Shantan has done it in just 42 deliveries. 3 deliveries slower. But still, an incredible innings. He's keeping the Kadaranas in the chase. Striking at 245. 6 fours and 11 sixes. More sixes than fours. Absolutely incredible.
Yes, seriously incredible. And that will also tell you how the pitch is for the batsman. If you give some good time to yourself and you trust the bounce and you know the angle, you know the dimensions of the venue. And that's what, as you mentioned earlier also, you see the ball more like a football or like a basketball pumpkin. And that also makes it so easier to hit the cricket ball and clear the route. 150 also comes in the process after 12 overs. So something for the senior warriors to think about now. At one point, oh no, that is not something that you need to see. Did his back leg just touch the ropes to give extra cover? But very much in the hunt are the opposition now. So won't be easy. The Kadaranas will definitely will try till the last breath. 88 more required. But Shivani, 50-50, or you feel there's one team definitely in the race?
Even with all these runs being scored by Kadaranas and Shantan, 103 off just 42, it is still the Warriors' game from here because there are only 3.4 overs left with 87 runs to go. That translates to more than 23 runs per over from here on. To maintain that sort of hitting form is extremely unlikely. Possible, but highly improbable. Shantan holds the key.
I nearly forgot that it was not a 20 overs contest. It's a 16 overs contest. Yeah, 87 of 3.4. I was just thinking, what's the 3.4? It's okay. It's a 16 overs contest. So yeah, so it's going to be tough now since it's 4 overs lesser. And it's going to be huge task now. So, but nothing to take away from how Shantan has played. Is really given some treat to this evening crowd who is gathered here at this Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Hyderabad. Another low full toss with just a single.
And in such a situation, it's not how many boundaries you get, but how many sixes you get. 4s will not be enough. So you have to go for the 6s, and with that attempt, the risk is increased as well. Worked away on the offside. Good hands, good wrists from Vivek Raj to pick up a boundary.
Yes, just waited again for the ball to come. As you have just mentioned, it's more about 6s which will matter. I think the 4s will also not help much, but again, you have to keep on getting it in regular fashion event to be there, because you know now the required run rate is close to 25, which means you need to keep on only getting boundaries, which is almost impossible. And so you'll have to just cater to the fact that you might just be carrying a slightest of the hopes of flame. As the ball has been squeezed for another boundary. I was talking about the flame. Is the filament strong enough inside the bulb, inside that bubble, to carry it all the way through for the Anas? Fuller one, but again, equally well deceived. But again, he was all up with his blade to squeeze the ball for 4. It was a backward square point.
This time we'll get a single, but that will also mean that he retains strike for the next over. Vivek Raj and Shantan will be at the non-striker's end to start the 14th over. 13 gone, 165 for 2. Left arm spin coming back into the attack. Left arm spin of Samba. This is a make or break over for the Kadarannas. They need a big one. They need one in excess of 26 runs. Even 6 fours in an over will only get you 24. That tells you they need at least all boundaries with at least 3 sixes in the mix. And starts with the single. The good news is Shantan is on strike now.
And with the strike for Santan, we'll just expect some fireworks. But is it going to be enough? Can he just bludgeon and make something like what Rinku Singh did for Kolkata Knight Riders? This might just be the one of them. Oh, what a mid-wicket region. Did he start something of some unimaginable proportion here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium? I don't know how much my co-commentator will agree to it, but we have seen some incredible and unimaginable things happening in a game of cricket.
Slows it down to Samba. And he's in a bit of pain, Shantan. An awkward angle, probably when the ball hit him. He's also been out there for a long time, so cramps might be getting to him as well.
And meantime, South Africa women, they need 52 of 30 balls. Shivani, just to drift away from the injury, is India, South Africa.
Now that's a 50-50 chance with Chloe Tryon and Nadine de Klerk at the crease. They're just getting to 200 now. So it's a 50-50 chance. Chloe Tryon is almost at 50, batting on 49, and Nadine de Klerk on 34. So it's going to be a tight finish. It's a maximum. Another one from Shantan. He's continuing to deal out these lusty blows.
And easy go giving some thunderbolts, not only with the bat, but also in the mind of the senior warriors. The Tollywood Cricket Association now have to bring every force in the armory to get his wicket, and you get a deserving ticket probably. Oh, the ticket will be torn apart from this huge one again. Oh, what a mid-wicket, he sends it sailing. Santanar, what a majestic hitter of the cricket ball. No one can believe, isn't it? Oh my goodness, slightly flighted on middle and leg, and again chooses the same area.
6 number 3 of this over. This time fuller in length. Clears that front leg. The kids out there, the ball boys, are having a good time. The challenge of a catch out in the deep. With that ball coming down hard off Shantanu's bat. Shantan's bat.
As I've mentioned before, no one is hitting the gym probably for a week because there's so much of action happening, especially for the Centurions and the umpires. There's burned so much calories here, isn't it? Are we seeing another? Are you seeing a hat-trick? No, on the offside this time. Clubs it towards long off. Bit of a fumble, but it will be restricted just for a single. I was trying to get for 1 run. But again, that over will finish with 3 singles and 3 sixes and a dot. After 40 overs, with just a couple of overs remaining, this the Kadarannas are 185 for 2.
A 20 run over there from Samba. 3 maximums from the bat of Shantan. But even with 20 runs in that over, the required run rate has gone up. Now it's at 28.5. So they need 5 sixes In this over to stay in the hunt. Who's it gonna be with the ball? A shingle off the last delivery of the previous over ensures that Shantan will stay on strike for this penultimate over of the chase.
Yeah, because if the captain was thinking to bring on someone else, as he saw, Santan will be on strike. His mind definitely flips through to try and scan who's going to give him that prized wicket, that prized possession, because it might just lead to a bit of an entry, because he has definitely put the cat among the pigeons now, Santan, with those lasty blows, and it can be 57 of 2, definitely something which is really have to be hugely coming in from his blade. Again, not impossible. Definitely not impossible. You might just see some more run fish round the corner, and you can see those eyes. That eyes of Santan is just glowing up. It might just put some strong chapters into that book, and you never know what's lurking around the corner. 185 for 2, 57 more needed of just 12 balls. Dare I say just 57, because Santan is alive and kicking, and he has hardly broken a sweat. It's dreadful.
With this delay, getting the fielders in the right positions, a lot of conversation and dialogue out there in the middle for the team in black. They seem to be more nervous than the batters. Starts with the wide. This is not helping their cause. That was something that I was just going to bring up. Wides and no balls is what they need to be wary of, the Warriors. It's flat, and it's far enough as well. A wide and a 6 to start this over. 7 runs off 1 ball. And Shantan is keeping this chase alive still.
We need to gargle our throat. The fielders need to gargle, and the anchor downstairs, he also needs to just clear of his throat. Everyone has gone mad here, isn't it? Oh, what a 6 after that wide. Oh, short ball. It's very much in the air. Who's underneath that catch? There is no one. And interestingly, that ball might just pedal up for 4. Is the fielder injured? Is the fielder? He slowly just move up. Did he pick up a couple or just a single couple of runs? Okay.
He took a 2, so he comes back on strike. Has another opportunity, but losing his bat there. Bat turning in his hands. He's been out there a while. Might need a change of gloves.
Ever know. 6 needed to 4. The masterful double 100 for the team. It comes, and with it the hopes are seriously alive. Santanar 131 not out of 137 not out of 51. Oh, he is seriously championing the cause for a win for the Kadaranas.
Incredible. It's not just the number of 6s, but how far each one has gone. We've seen the longest 6 so far to date go in the other direction with Shantan on strike. And bowling was from the far end into the Muhammad Azharuddin stand, into the VVS Lakshman Pavilion. Nine balls left, 42 runs to go. Normally you'd say this game is done. But because of the way Shantan has played, we still believe, and they still believe, that there is hope and there is a chance.
Yes, it's all about hope. It's all about your mindset. Doesn't connect too much, but it is just well enough to beat the fielder and get a bounce and across towards the long on for 4. Your bat might just get curved, but enough angle and throttle and a thrust for 4.
4 balls, 2 balls left in this over. 19 runs already. Drills it straight down the ground. It's going to be another 4. Unbelievable ball striking from Shantanar. But because it's a 4, that required run rate is still going up. And the question is, does he look to hit this out of the park and Vivek Raj start on strike in the next over, or does he look to play the single and keep 33 runs in that next over? It's a gamble. He's gone for the maximum. He's gone for the big shot. It's an incredible hit. Unbelievable hitting. 29 runs off this over. 28 is what's required in the last over. 6 balls, 28 runs. But Vivek Raj will start on strike for the final over. Does he look for the single? Or if he can, for a 3. And bring Shantan on strike. That would mean if they take a single, 27 is what they will need off 5 deliveries, and that would mean 5 consecutive sixes from the bat of Shantanar.
Yes, Shantanar 151, not out of 54, 8 4s and 17 towering sixes. Seriously, that strike rate 279.63. I've hardly seen umpires gulping water or some juices. They really have to do so. And it's sometimes because very inexplicable. Now, who should smile? who should have a glum face? But because this can go either way, look at the last over. Wide 6-2, 6-4, 4-6 is absolutely dialing the highest number possible. And at the other end, again to update you, South Africa women, they need 24 of 21 balls versus India women at Visakhapatnam. That match is also going very, very close. Nandin D. Clark, 61 not out of 42 balls. Santhan and De Clark, they might just have a phone call today. Let's not disturb that. You never know. Both these matches are being played here in South India. One in Hyderabad currently, the other at Visakhapatnam. Trying to ring in some changes. I'm sure they would have never thought this would come to this stage where they'll have to just think till the last moment of where to put in the fielders.
Absolutely. Tamanesh has taken the responsibility, the onus upon himself. Tarun, the captain, has entrusted that responsibility to Taman to bowl the final over, to defend 28 runs. The placement of the fielder is important. The plan for the batting side, all the more important. Does he swing out, or does he look to take the single? 6s is what they need. And for Taman and Team Warriors, no extras. Worked away for a single. Shantan back on strike now. 5 balls left, 27 runs to go. They need 5 sixes. Simple equation.
Yes, as simple as that. And if you have Santan R, you're simply just shunting your mind. And it's all about S. Just keep it simple. Don't think anything extraordinary. There is nothing called ordinary. It's all about extraordinary. When you have Santan there to silence every critics that will speak against his team. And probably Mayur was the first to speak something against. Oh, it's almost like you are just smashing it straight on the face.
6 number 1. Can he keep this feast going? This is flat. Does it go the distance? Yes, it does. Back-to-back sixes. 2 in a row. 1-6-6. 15 runs required from here.
This is seriously phenomenal. This is seriously magnificent. This is seriously just jarming out the roots that you have been clinging on for such a long time. You thought that someone was reserving the best for the last, probably on the grand finale. Now this is questionable. Can someone emulate this tomorrow? We don't need, isn't it? We have finished every proverbs, nouns, adjectives, and synonyms in the probably dictionary. We'll have some time in the morning to read all the dictionaries again.
Ask me at the start of this innings, will any team emulate the 241 that the Warriors scored in this first innings? We didn't have to wait too long. We didn't have to wait till tomorrow. We've seen a strong fight back from the Kadarannas. They still have a chance. 3 balls left. 15 runs is what's required. That's 3 sixes. Or 2 sixes and a 4 as well. 2 sixes takes it to 12, and then a 4 will take them over the line.
Yeah, what's it coming here? Here is Tamanda himself. He's a centurion. Oh, does he give the moment? He gives the moment himself. Tamanda centurion takes the wicket of the centurion. Santanar is gone. And with this goes the hope for Kadarannas. Oh, what a hug. I'm sure this is a picturesque delight for everyone. A check pull also. But what a man to go off, and I'm sure the shutterbugs will not stop today.
Good catch from Omkar to dismiss Shantan. An important catch. It wasn't all that difficult, but the pressure of the situation, the weight of the player as well adds to it. The camaraderie you see is absolutely brilliant in this league. The Elite Cricket League is what you're watching. You have been treated, we have been treated to a brilliant, a magnificent 163 from Shantan, who kept the hopes of the Kadarannas alive. 57 balls, 163 majestic runs, 8 fours and 19 towering sixes. And he has been dismissed in this last over. Dr. Balraju is in at number 5 for the Kadarannas. Taman S conceding back-to-back sixes. Gets that prized wicket of Shantan and is breathing a lot easier. But the important thing from here is to bowl 2 legal deliveries.
Yes, ball as close as possible. Oh, cannot sight anything. It will be a boundary now. Yes, of course. Keeping things simple. That will be by and a 4, isn't it? Yeah, so 4 runs will come in. 11 needed. Even if there is a 6 coming, they will be winning by 4 runs. But if there is a mixture of anything extras, then it will be very tough. So last ball of the match. Flights the ball, doesn't get much. So that's it. It's all done and dusted. The celebrities, the Tollywood celebrities, the Tollywood Cricket Association, the senior warriors will smile like warriors. They are the towering warriors, but an absolute dramatic and a filler of a heartful contentment of a cricket match you have seen, isn't it?
We've been treated by both sides in that first innings. Thaman the Centurion, 108 is what he got. Quick runs as well. And in that second innings, 242 being the target. The Kadarannas made a run for it thanks to Shantanar. 163 majestic runs from his bat. Plenty of towering sixes at the Cine Warriors get the win And they win by a narrow margin of 9 runs in a 242-run chase. It's been an incredible display of batsmanship skill, match awareness, situation awareness, and the camaraderie that the teams share. Not just amongst their teammates, but against with their opposition as well, which is great to see. Neck and neck for the most part, the two worms of the Senior Warriors and the Qadar Annas. Shantan keeping the Annas in the chase, and 9 runs is the difference.
Yes, talking about the batting scorecard, powered by Crick Clubs, 163 of 57. You just cannot take your eyes off from the triple figure from Santan Reddy. And the next highest is 140 kilometers away, 21. So, and then 20. Looking at the bowling scorecard from the Sine Warriors. Just quickly flushing out, but it comes back. 1 wicket apiece for Qayyum Ali, Ashwin Babu, and then Tamanes. What a good one, isn't it? Centurion to claim it. And good camaraderie between both the teams. First wicket at 60, 128, then the last at 227. So that will tell you how good a pitch it is to bat on. Near about more than 400 runs we have seen today being plundered, 450 plus, 11 extras. That again winning by 9 runs, as close a margin as possible. The bat summary: Senior Warriors electing to bat first, racked up and mammoth 241 for 2 in the allotted 16 overs with 38 extras. That actually cost them dear. And then Tamanes 108 for 42, that we thought was a breathtaking, but then came Santanar with an absolutely Herculean task he had for him to endure, and he made 163 of 57, 232 for 3 with 11 extras in 16 overs to lose by a very close margin of 9 runs versus the Senior Warriors of the Tollywood Cricket Association.
Oh, we've been treated to 3 brilliant matches. The first one going to chase down in just 9.5 overs. 113 was the target. The second one, 175 was defended, and a healthy margin of about 40 runs. But we saved best for last in match number 3, coming down to the wire. 242 was the target. Qadar Annas getting to 232. So a difference of 9 runs is what separated the two teams. Sydney Warriors pulling out the win in match number 3. Day 1 of the Elite Cricket League comes to an end. We will say good night for now, but we will also say see you tomorrow. Until then, take care.